does Discord not let you do this?
Discord.
But you can't target it.
Welcome to Virtual Mimics and Gimmicks, where a bunch of idiots pretend to know what they're doing and in the process torment me with their vicious mockery. I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon master and player punching bag, Anastasia. As Magnus, our dark and brooding tiefling rogue, is Clint. We've got Ryan playing Biren, our furball cleric who prefers liquid courage, and Tatiana playing as Poofers, our wily tabaxi barbarian. And finally, we have Amanda playing Eravir, our sexy high elf sorcerer with hair and heart of gold. Are you ready for the recap?
Yes.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Sec.
Are you not ready then?
Yeah, no, I'm ready. In 3, 2.
Last time on Dungeons & Dragons Ball Z, our heroes continued their pursuit of the next artifact, or more accurately pseudo-artifact, in the far-off town of Exelwinter. When they arrived, they were startled to find not only rampant temporal inconsistencies around the town, but an unsettling disposition possessing all of the inhabitants. Namely, everyone was happy? Truly an alarming condition. Upon further investigation and interrogation, our heroes traced their suspicions to the magical lamppost that punctuated the town's road. They traced this further to Healer Desi as the brains behind the innovation. Our party took the only safe course of action and split the party, with Lonely Magnus investigating their prime suspect while the rest retreated to the safety of the tavern to consult their gods and other sources of information. This went exactly according to plan, with Magnus getting knocked unconscious. Our other heroes were quick to the rescue and in the process got Desi to confess. She had been harboring an imitation artifact, the Pawn of Opulence, which had been created by a Fae now trapped within the artifact with the assistance of the demi-lich but actually archdemon Avi, whom the players had encountered at a magical prison earlier. We left off as the players were faced with the decision of whether to enter the artifact and hunt the Fae, or turn the artifact over to the wardens, or to go to the rogue and go to the prison to speak with Avi. What will our heroes do? All this and more, now on Dungeons & Dragons Ball Z. I think I was late on that one, but whatever. It's hard to do virtually.
Yeah.
All right.
Maestro, can you link the music in Discord so we can listen?
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So, as I said, you guys had a lot of lore and information dumped on you kind of near the end of last session. A few of you took your downtime to speak to various sources of information and kind of try and get some hints or some more guidance on what to do. So we will start with you guys, I believe, taking a sidebar away from Desi, who's currently tied up in an alley. Actually, you would have gone back to the tavern already, I assume, to go do your various
Yeah, I think we would have been
talkings.
overnight. It would be the morning.
Okay, so we're in the morning in the tavern. You had left Tempest, your companion, with Desi to kind of monitor her and make sure she didn't do anything weird. So do you want to start in the common area of the tavern, or maybe over some breakfast?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Okay, guys. Boy, my friend finally got back to me. It was great. I was really happy to hear his voice. So, here's what I got out of this. The imitation artifact is actually kind of a big deal. And the Fae that created it is also kind of a big deal, but she should be weak in there. So, we need to go and invite her. And also, Poofers takes a large cube out of her bag that kind of looks like a lava lamp. She shakes it a little bit, and she slams it down on the table, and she's like, well, we gotta capture the Fae for my friend, because that's what he wants us to do.
What is that giant cube?
That is a trap of some kind in some magic that I totally don't understand. Speaking of magic, my sword got a little more glowy, and I hold it out, and there's another rune on there that glows orange. Don't know what it does yet, but we're gonna find out.
Fancy.
I also communed with Saloon last night, and she told me not to forsake the wardens. So I don't think we need to really worry about them right now.
Yeah, my friend said that we should trust the wardens too.
But she did tell me that we need to be wary of the artifacts, that their power is great, but the consequence is even greater. And that she doesn't really want me involved with collecting them.
Well, what are you gonna do about that? I mean, if your goddess doesn't want you to, are you still gonna go?
I'm gonna help get the Fae, and then after that, I'm gonna have to decide what's best when another artifact situation comes up.
I think you gotta stick around, otherwise we gotta come up with a whole new team name.
That's pretty much the
We were able to count to
Big
6. I don't know if we can go back down to 5.
It only goes up, it doesn't go down.
Currently at 5.
pretty much nothing rhymes with 5.
Fantastic.
That just rhymes with it.
No, I'm not gonna leave, and I did become a warden, so I will stick here and do what I've said. But when another artifact comes up to try and investigate, I might not be able to go with you.
I have a feeling I can convince you when the time comes.
So, why do we think the Fae will be stronger, or I'm sorry, weaker in its realm where it's at now?
My friend knows a lot about this kind of thing, and he says she's cut off from some realm that she came from, Fae lands or whatever, and without that, her power is greatly diminished. So even though she was strong enough to create an imitation artifact, she's probably real weak where she is right now. We should go get her.
So, if we kill the Fae, does that mean the artifact will no longer exist?
I have no idea. I was just told to do it.
I mean,
So
the
we
other
killing
part
her
of this too
or
is
trapping her?
there's 2
Trapping her.
wardens in there as well.
Right. We do need to go get our brothers.
So I vote we go into the portal. We get this Fae real weak. I throw this cube thing at her. I mean, I think that's how it would work, right? And then we rescue our friends, and we exit the portal, and then we deal with whatever happens at that point.
So
Like,
we're
we
gonna
got
be
a plan.
the Ghost Busting 6.
Yeah.
Did you happen to find out if she's weak to any specific magic?
I know literally nothing about her other than she's weaker than she would be.
Okay.
Faes are fairies, right? Something like that.
They're just different. They're just from a different place. They got all sorts of magic-y stuff. They're real hurtful.
One of our magic users might know.
Magic users.
But I know because I did a lot of
Would I
studying.
know?
Yeah, just roll history or intelligence.
I didn't bring this out.
– 22.
17.
Both of you have probably not studied extensively on the subject, but have heard of it and know the basics. Basically, the Great Wheel of cosmology that dictates all of the different planes in existence and how they interact. The Feywild is a different plane from the material plane that you exist on, and that's where all of the Fey, which are fairy-like creatures, or kind of like hags qualify as Fey, pixies, all that kind of stuff. That's where they reside. And while there have been, there's been travel between the two planes, it's not common. The only other time you've heard of travel, recently at least, was when some mysterious creature over by the colleges in a quest that you didn't take ended up emerging from the Feywilds and escaping the wardens because he's slippery and small.
I think we maybe need to talk a little more about this art. I'm assuming we get in through the artifact.
Well, Desi said that she had a portal that she keeps open, so I assume she knows how to get in.
So, if we fail, does that mean the Fae can then come out of the portal?
I mean, maybe. Why would she want to, though? Didn't she make that thing for herself?
Can we come out of the portal?
Desi seems to think so, because she keeps it open so the wardens can walk out.
More accurately, she said she opens it every morning for a short time. It takes a lot of energy to maintain.
Do we have a way? Can we I wonder, can we communicate through different planes? Is that a thing?
Maybe we can ask Tempe. He might know.
Ooh, Tempe would for sure know.
Go to the polls, Tempe.
He's not with you.
Yeah, we gotta go meet up with him.
Oh, we should go meet up with Tempe.
He's with Desi right now.
Then let's go talk to them.
So
Tempe.
you go. Let me know when it's done. All right.
Oh god.
So you make it back toward Desi's place. She seems to have kind of like picked it up after the intrusion the previous night, where things got a little messy. And she and Tempest are having some like coffee and light breakfast, kind of expecting you guys to show up. And Tempest kind of gives you like a friendly nod, and Desi welcomes you in and offers you each a cup of coffee or tea, and like kind of like sits you on the nice little living room and says, it's good to see you, I guess. Definitely conflicted about this, a little worried that things are gonna go bad, but you're welcome in my home nonetheless. How are you feeling this morning?
I feel wonderful, renewed, like I've gotten a whole bunch of new power. I don't know, it just feels great. How are you?
Tired, didn't sleep much last night, but it's all right, I guess. Can I get you guys anything, or?
Answers would be nice. We have some questions.
Oh, well, this I expected. Sure, go ahead. Fire away, as they say.
Number 1, what happens if we happen to go into that portal and take down the Fae?
Well, the Fae, at some point in her past, I don't know when, created this imitation artifact. But as far as I can tell, it's not her power that's fueling its existence. Was more what she is gave her the opportunity to learn how to make this. And she's been using it for herself ever since. If she's defeated, I believe the artifact will remain intact.
That's good to know. Question number 2. If we go in, can we get back out?
I can maintain a portal into the artifact for a few hours at a time. It's very strenuous, it's not easy to do, and I'll keep it open as long as I can. And if something happens and you don't come out, I'll open it every morning as I am right now.
Great. All sounds very good. Question number 3. Do you think the warden's in there is still alive?
I have no way of knowing. They haven't come out yet.
Does time work the same way? Because time's kind of weird here, obviously. And you open it every morning, but I mean, will we know where it is or when morning is?
I don't know. The only people who have braved that realm are the wardens that came before you.
Oh man,
Someone has to.
I hope it's not one of those. You're in a level of another level, and time's even slower, and we come out old people. Really
God.
old
They
people.
wrote a book about that one.
I think I read, something leather-bound about it.
Anyway, I vote we go into the portal. Take down the Fae. What are you guys thinking?
Tempe, can we communicate through different realms?
You get a mental answer as per usual. And he says, interplanar communication is not a common practice because it's very difficult. It's almost as difficult as interplanar travel. We'll be able to communicate with one another while inside, assuming we're all in the same place, but with the material world, it's unlikely.
Great, so we should all go in so we don't have to worry about it.
That's up to you. I follow your direction. I'm only an NPC.
Okay, well, where's this portal at, Desi? Can you open it for us?
I can whenever you're ready, but it takes a lot of energy, as I said, to maintain, so we'll hold off until the moment you're ready to go.
Should we maybe go see if we can get some healing pots?
Potions, yeah. Is there a potion person in town?
I have a few in the clinic upstairs you can take.
What's a few? How many for each of us?
It's a big clinic.
How many? I put a cap on how many potions you can carry, so you can refill your cap of what is it, 3 usually?
Yeah.
So, she has enough to refill you to your cap.
See how many I got. None. Wonderful. Okay. Well, did we
Alright.
have anything else we wanted to do in town? Because I'm ready to go kick some Fae butt.
Do we know any? Is there any information you can help give us about a Fae? Anything that we know that they're weak to or are strong against?
Let's see. She knows a little bit. Being of a magical nature themselves, they're typically going to be resistant to anything non-magical. I wouldn't be surprised if she herself is mainly a magic user, as well as any other creatures she may command. Other than that, they're typically very mischievous, jovial, kind of out for themselves, but not all Fae are as selfish and masochistic as she is.
Interesting. So we're dealing with a big old meanie.
Good Fae?
I didn't hear what you said, I'm sorry.
There's good Fae?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, most of them are good. You just have a few bad apples.
And we're going to be going into the Fae realm.
It's not the Feywild. It's a small pocket dimension that she's created as her sort of own personal playground.
Copy.
And
We're
I'm
going-
ready to go. So, are we ready?
We're going into the
Very
orchard to get rid of the bad apple.
There's your stream title.
You, anything else? Anything else that you guys with higher intelligence than I have would
Nope.
want to ask?
Oh, by the way, I feel suddenly smarter. Switched a couple of the stats around.
I do feel slightly more powerful,
For the people
And
that are joining us, we
a little more nimble.
We did some rebuilds with characters for fun.
Okay. Desi, open sesame. And I hold my hands out in front of me. Like, is it working? Am I helping?
Looks at you blankly and says, if you're ready, we can go downstairs.
Down the stairs is good too. That's what I was thinking.
All right, so she leads you to the trap door, opens it, goes downstairs to the very well-lit basement. And in the corner of the room as before, she kind of like looks like she's focusing a lot more as you draw closer to the downstairs. Across the room as before is that kind of glowing white chess pawn piece on a little pedestal, and she says, all right, stay on this side of the room until the portal opens. I'll keep it open as long as I possibly can. Do you have any final questions before you go? I don't know what to expect there.
Let's make sure you keep opening this every morning so we have a way out.
I've been doing that for 6 months. I don't plan on stopping.
Perfect.
I trust you, like everybody. So,
I'm glad we just met you and we're going to trust you with our lives.
Cool.
This is
Are
new
you
for us.
taking Tempest with you, or are you leaving
we'll
him?
take him with us.
With that, let me pull up the other note page. This one. Okay. She walks to where the pawn is and puts her hand over it. It starts to kind of glow like a brighter white before it projects a sort of swirling white and gray portal in front of all of you. And then she's focusing very intently on the artifact as a few beads of sweat start to appear on her forehead, and she just kind of like gives you the like thumbs up go.
Poofers rolls into the portal. She does like a cool tumble, you know.
Okay, everyone else follows.
I nonchalantly walk in while drinking. I have to duck down. 'cause the
You
portal's
hear
not
an
tall enough.
echoing voice from another realm going, "You have to roll!"
I fake a roll. I kind of do like a.
Oh.
Erebor just stems.
I follow.
All right.
Oh, you
Tempest
guys are
follows
party
finally.
poopers. Just Tempest roll, please.
Let's see. He does.
Thank God.
He does it to humor you.
I give Tempest a high five.
He looks really excited and gives you a high five back, and he's like, "This is my first high five ever."
That is a sad existence you've had. Anyway, what do we see?
All right. So, as you each in turn enter this realm, it looks like you've just walked through the city gates again, and you're entering the town for the first time. However, it's dark out. It's like the middle of the night. There's mist everywhere, with a constant kind of like rain of falling ash that drifts down very slowly. Kind of think if you were like trapped in Freddy Krueger's nightmare
It's
realm.
the upside down. Got it.
Yeah, upside down's a great
Jesus,
comparison.
I need to change the music.
Oh man.
So yeah, you've just like walked through the gates to the town. There's a full moon overhead, and you do see the buildings of the town. It's dark out, but it's not like pitch black and you can't see anything around you. It's a night sky, but you can still kind of see like things are lit in a sort of duskish light. So you can see all the buildings pretty clearly. Everything's just kind of in like a mangy gray scale, kind of like dead, heavy feeling. Laggy silhouettes of people kind of walk around, so as they move, it's like they're leaving a trail of images behind them. Yeah. To open this song that you've now switched to.
Yep.
So that is what you see.
Wow, this place is not at all fun and welcoming. Okay, if you were a fae, where would you go? I'd like to look around. Or any? You may have mentioned this, and I may have missed it. But are there any buildings with lights on or anything?
None in particular like catch your eye. It's just kind of like they're all in this suspended state. None are like brightly lit or like come over here. But I'll have you roll a perception check.
I also feel like we should
9.
be sneaky
Um,
because we're in the Fey world, or not the Fey world.
I'll cast Pass Without a
Scary
Trace
world.
on the group.
okay. Can I still get stealth rolls from everyone?
10.
So we
So
add,
20.
add 10, right?
20.
33.
You had a shitty roll
30.
to only get 33. 16. You also had a shitty roll. Erebor, what'd you get?
30.
30. I don't know what Tempest got because D&D Beyond's not loading for me, and that's where his character sheet is. So, I think his dex is like a +2 or something. It's fine. All right. With a 9 perception, you just kind of see the people walking around, but your feline nose catches scent of something delicious.
You guys, I smell something that smells like I need to have it. I'd like to see where the scent is coming from and follow my nose sneakily.
Follow
Okay.
your nose.
Follow my nose.
So you follow your nose to kind of one of the alleyways nearby, and you see a line of bugs. They look like various assortment of beetles and centipedes and other insects of sinister qualities. They're
look
walking.
edible?
Well, survival. But they're walking in a line.
They're spicy
21.
bugs.
You know that like centipedes often tend to be poisonous, but some of the beetles are probably okay.
I pick one up
I-
and I lick it.
I think that you, with that survival score, are understanding that even if some of them look edible, you're in a very sinister place.
I don't lick it, but I consider it strong.
Why don't if I ruled the town, I'd probably go to the head master area, right? So maybe the mayor's location,
Town hall?
town hall.
Do you want to go to town hall?
Unless you guys have any other good ideas.
Or we could follow the bugs.
Are they leading towards town hall?
I think we should probably follow the bugs.
Do we smell pies?
You smell something, Barry. You don't know if they're pies.
First begins to follow the bugs while you all deliberate what to do.
What are the rest of you doing while she follows them?
Following Pooh first.
Oh my god. You guys remember that time where we decided to always listen to Magnus?
Well, always. I thought that was a limited time run.
All right, let's follow the bugs.
Right.
It's been a while since I've told you so.
You guys kind of keep to the shadows, but even as you pass the kind of like shadowy silhouettes of people that are occupying the town, they don't even seem to notice you. They're just kind of like shadows dragging themselves around with no clear direction or purpose. The bugs lead you all the way across town toward the highly reputed entomology department. They climb up the stairs and through a cracked wooden door.
Does it look kickable? Or are we stealthing?
I don't know.
How stealthy are we trying to be?
I don't know.
Kick it stealthily.
I kind of look at you guys and I'm like,
And I go, shh.
All right, I crack the door open.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me show you what you see. Gotta pull up roll 20 now, everyone. Hold up,
Should I
please.
introduce our viewers to our Roll20 map?
Sure. Yeah, I just dragged you over as I reveal this area here. You can drag your tokens onto the map if you so desire.
I just need to get there.
I'm gonna have to resize everything.
How do I do that? Oh, there it is.
Should have done this before.
You got it, babe?
Yeah.
Coffee man, I knew I liked you.
What did he say? I don't have her stream open.
Magnus is always ready.
Mm.
Always.
Did you just resize us because we were all large?
Yes. You were oversized, in fact. All right, so you creak the door open, and that's what you see. It's a sort of dusty room with some wooden tables on which there are cages of insects and of varying qualities and sizes and species. There's a few bookshelves, some supply containers such as barrels and boxes and sacks, as well as a few windows to the north, a door to the south, and a door to the east.
Where are the bugs going?
They are leading toward the door to the east, and they go like underneath the door at that point.
Like to kind of shuffle around the room. It seems empty, right? Like we would be able to see somebody in here.
As far as you can tell, there's no one in here. Move your character around as you explore. Remember, we can only see them move if you let them go at every step.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna check out this bookshelf thing.
In it are series of books. different colored bindings. All the bindings are labeled with a script you don't know. Yeah, you wouldn't know it. Do you want to like pull one of the books out, or?
Yeah, I'll pull one of the books out and read it, and I'll also grab, like, even if I can't understand it, I'm gonna take a few of them with me. Whatever one's
alright.
like most interesting.
So, can you roll a dexterity saving throw?
Is it a scene threat?
No.
That is a nat 20.
Okay. You pull down one of the books and open it, and don't even flinch, don't even move, but your eyes kind of get wider, and you're on a high alert as a bunch of like toy snakes fly out of it and like go into the air like bing.
Toy
Kinda like
snakes.
you open a can of snakes.
Oh, I like this book. I put it in my bag.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Is there anything on the table?
There are cages of insects. In that one that you're looking at in particular, there's a very large spider, about the size of like both of your fists put together.
I then walk over here, away from the large spider.
There's also bugs in that one, but I'm not an entomologist, so don't.
I
make
go
me
ahead
nibble
and
the
walk
bugs.
over here to the exit.
Okay.
Poofers looks under the door to see if she can see anything.
This room is very dark. It doesn't look like there's any source of light within right now. And you hear... No, let's do a perception check.
18.
You hear some light scuttling, not from the bugs that are going underneath the door. There could be some more inside. You don't know what's under there.
There's something in there, guys. Be very quiet.
Do I hear anything near the door that I'm at?
Can you roll perception, please?
I totally didn't realize those were doors.
21.
The ones on top are windows.
21.
You put your ear to the door and listen inside. It's completely quiet as far as you can tell.
Poofers, can you see anything under the door?
No,
Like
but I can hear
anything?
stuff. There's something in there. I vote we go in.
Is the door locked? I'm just like feeling it, like if it will gently, if it will like turn.
It is not locked.
It's not locked.
Did I get anything for my 21 perception check on the other door?
Yeah, it's completely quiet in there.
Well,
Anyone want to go through any doors?
I'm going through this door.
should
Barry,
we
you want to
do
go
it
through your door?
sneaky? I'm gonna lay down and look under the crack and see if I see feet or anything.
I already did that. It's
Oh,
dark.
you did?
It's very
Okay.
dark.
Never mind then. Very dark. Then, all right, I'm gonna crack it.
Come
Okay.
on, Tempe.
He is following you very closely. He looks super grossed out by this place.
All right. I open the door very slowly.
Okay, you guys open the door, and it's much in the same condition as the previous room, but you see located on a whole, like on one of the walls over here is a very large spider, and over here are two very large looking insects, that kind of like chatter angrily as you open the door.
I
Is that another
close the
door
door
to
quickly.
the side?
There is a door to the east and a door to the south.
Okay, guys.
I
I don't
reclose
know.
the door.
Yeah, okay. So there's bugs in there. I feel like with the silly stuff that I found, that the Fae might be in there if she's supposed to be, whimsical and stuff. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think if I ruled a town, I would be at the mayor's office.
I mean, we can go check.
Yeah.
But if we don't find anything there, we come back here and we fight the bugs.
It's up to you guys.
I
you
can try
think?
talking to them.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, go talk to him. Go on in,
And-
Barry.
They didn't seem very happy, Barry. So I
They
probably
were chattering. They
were
wanted
chattering.
to talk.
It could have been gossip.
True.
We open the door.
DM, can you open the door for us?
Yep. And everyone on roll initiative, please.
They're fucking in front of us.
Whoop. Oh, I can't wait to hear Barry's great bug impression.
Hello, DM notes. Okay. So, 20 plus? Nope. 15 to 20?
16.
Stand by. Sorry, didn't roll. Stand by. Never mind. You're fine.
10 to 15?
14.
10.
14.
14. What did Irving say?
13.
So,
And 10.
Tempest rolled out. It's going to last.
Emsa says we need to find a window and get out now.
What's the worst that could happen?
Also,
guys think I would just, like,
shout
kill
out,
you?
shout out to Coffee. We haven't seen Coffee in a while, but
Hi,
Coffee's
Coffee.
watching.
We missed.
What's up, dude?
All right.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
top of the round. This large individual in front of you, now that he's much closer and you can get a good look, is a. Has anyone played Dark Souls? Anyone know? Kellogg,
No.
Spider Person. Basically, body of a spider, torso of a human.
It's like a centaur, but spider.
Yeah, sure.
That is terrifying.
Vitar.
That's disgusting.
So, this individual, however, you all notice now that they're in your face, is like they seem kind of like possessed. Their upper body looks much like the creatures outside, where they're more of like a possessed silhouette or something, and they kind of like flop around rather than being like strong and upright and confident. But they get to go first. So, the first thing they're gonna do is make 3 attacks on the person in front of them.
Oh, yeah.
With a
I feel like we should have half cover with the door cracked.
not poofers. Like the.
I didn't know I was the one to open the door again, but apparently.
Oh, actually, you're right. Baron opened the door, didn't he? Let's rearrange our party, shall we? Let's be more. Nope.
No.
So Baron was.
Pretty sure Magnus is way back here.
Yeah.
I don't think he was. I think he was probably up here. Do try to maintain your own individual scores, though. I know the map's a little bit bigger than normal. So to hit poofers, we have a 25, an 18, and a 12.
You mean
wait.
Baron.
To hit Baron, a 25, an 18, and a 12. Sorry.
My AC is 18. So.
Okay, so I hit you twice. This creature draws from its hip, where kind of like it joins with the spider body, a long sword that's kind of like what's the word? You know those like spiky swords that are like flat on the side and they got a bunch of spikes. It's like one of those.
It's
whatever
a
they're
spiky
actually-
sword.
It's a spiky sword and green.
It's
kinda-
a real official name. Spiky
It's a
sword.
spiky
Super
sword,
spiky.
and kind of like green acidic looking liquid drips from some of the bars on it. So this will be doing. Oh, well, poor rolls. Poor Anastasia. Never rolls well. Only 14 damage to you right now. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
to 15.
It's now Poofer's turn.
All right. Poofers is going to brandish her sword, which glows faintly red. And she's going to take a run and slide with her sword held up underneath the body of the big one. So, like, go between his legs, try and pop up on the other side, and bring her sword down onto its abdomen for a second attack.
Okay, let's have you make an acrobatics check first.
That is mod 20 for the acrobatics.
Okay. So you're able to slide between this creature's legs even as it kind of like wriggles and tries to step on you with relative ease.
And underneath the sword slash leaves a faint sizzling, like burning embers almost. And bonus action, I'm going to rage.
Okay.
Then I'm going to make 2 attacks. They will both be for 19.
Both of those hit.
Wonderful. Okay, here we go. For my new damage modifier, is that per attack or just per turn that I get the extra damage?
No, it's per attack right now.
Okay, great. So one of those is a max, so that's going to be 18 plus... Okay, so 22 on one hit. And then the other one is going to be 18.
Okay. Nice. Very nice. Next in the round is Magnus.
Okay.
Sorry. First, as you are sliding into this creature and slicing it, you see some like thick blood start to spill out, only to be immediately cauterized by the sizzle of your blade. Now it's Magnus's turn.
I helped it!
All right. So I look around, I look at everybody and say, wait, hold tight. And then my sword glows because it turns to fire because that's my command. And then
I think your command was standby.
Oh, stand by. Sorry. Hold tight.
What's your command? Stand by.
Everybody, stand by. And I grab, my sword gets on fire. And I run right past Baron and go straight up to the spider and try to cut off its front leg.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
I have advantage. Oh wait, did it go yet?
Yeah, I went first.
Yeah. Then I got a 14.
That does not hit. So as you slink past Barry, who just is like scuffle backwards, as he's being attacked by this creature, you kind of like bend around him really quick and try and draw your blade up against its leg, but it's too busy dodging poofers, and you can't quite get like a clear shot on its leg. So, it by pure luck slinks out of your way.
Then I'm going to stay there because my bonus action was to get my sword on fire.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Erebir.
Now that everyone's blocking the door.
What do you mean the 8-foot giant is blocking the door?
Yeah, well, him and Magnus.
Go between his legs. You can do it.
I don't think he's gonna have such an easy time as the small creature did.
I crouch down so I can see between Barry's legs.
What if I help her and kind of like spread out my legs like A style?
Like you're wearing like cowboy chaps or something.
Yeah.
At this moment, you are dodging Magnus and the Drider, so you might struggle with that, but I don't care. That's
Wait,
fine.
doesn't she has spell sniper? Doesn't that
Yep.
help her with coverage?
Yeah, but you still need line of sight. I think you need to well, I guess 3/4 cover. That's fine. You ignore it. Good point.
So I go and behind Beard, but crouch down so I can see between his legs. And I am going to firebolt the spider. But just the spider, it's fine.
It's very large. It's like, how big is this thing?
Just making sure all this stuff is
23
wood,
to
right?
hit.
It looks like it's all wood, yes.
This is all wood.
But
20
maybe it's like fey wood, so it's not burning.
Magical.
Magical buildings. Perfect.
roll damage, please.
$13.
13. Very nice. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I back up a little bit.
All right. So you kind of just like get down real low, following Poover's example. Like point your finger out, pew, a quick little snipe of fire at the creature as its like legs are flailing about. It is now one of the other creature's turns, and it is going to move over here to be in range of Poover's. But it takes just a little step back to not melee you. Instead,
God damn it.
it kind of like hunches back a little bit. Its like front legs lift off the ground, and you hear some like slurping sound, like it's inhaling a bunch of like liquid or something like that. Exactly. Thank you for that beautiful sound effect. And I need everybody to make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, please. Just let me know if you pass or fail.
Yes.
So, since I just leveled, I think that gives me evasion, right? Which means on dex saves, I can either take half damage if I fail or no damage if I succeed, right?
I don't know. Is that what your class gave you?
I think that's what it says. Let me make sure that's what it says. I think that's a thing. Evasion. When you're subject to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw, you only take half damage. You instead take no damage if I succeed or half if I fail.
Cool.
Damn.
Do you fail?
So I take half damage.
All right. If you succeeded, you're going to be taking only 9 acid damage.
13.
No, I'm
was it?
sorry. DC 13. So if you got 13 or higher, you succeeded. If you failed, you're taking 9. If you succeeded, you're only taking 4. My rolls are not good tonight.
Yes.
Don't look
Yeah.
at me.
Oh, wait.
So this is, our first time in combat at home, and I'm just gonna be honest and say that I got a natural 1.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Wow, so honest. Baron
Gold star
dies.
for the honesty.
Can I know who succeeded and failed, please?
Again?
I didn't catch all of them first.
Succeed.
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 Okay,
I
everyone
rolled
succeeded.
a 6, but I have 7 to my saving throw mod. So, thank God.
Did Tempest succeed? No, he did not.
Oh
So
man.
he's taking 9.
The dudes
Very.
in the back are getting hit. All right.
I know you guys are getting your asses kicked. You're only taking 9. You've been sidestepping a lot, so you're a little bit out of the spray, even with your nat 1.
I
As a
tippy
thanks for
tappy my way out.
as a thanks for being honest.
It's gonna be really weird to take a nap in this place.
mm,
I
I love how it
Probably
hit
what-
Barry, not me, and got Tempe.
Yeah. So Pooper just like hears the thing behind her, and she's like, "Oh no!" Ducks a little bit. The Drider is aware of this attack and is kind of able to lean out of the way. Magnus ducks. Baron takes it full force. That way, the spray goes around around and over Erebir, but right onto Tempest. It's now the other creature's turn, and this one is going to attack Magnus because he's right in front. Weapon attack. That is a mod 20 to hit. Does that hit Magnus?
Does it?
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, it hits.
So you're gonna take 9 slashing damage, plus 1 acid damage, and you're grappled.
Your rolls are great,
Oh shit,
DM.
grappled.
My rolls are so good right now.
I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke on it.
Okay, that's a save.
That's my reaction.
Rolled an 18 on the save, so I think it
Okay,
takes half
so-
damage.
Yeah, so it saves. And then it saves on, let's see, 12, 13, so whatever half 13.
Okay. Very nice. It's now Baron's turn.
It was a dex save, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see here. It looks like I'm within a 15-foot radius of Big Spider and Little Spider number 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull out my Angry Hive of Golden Shot Glasses and have them swarm. Oh, okay, that's number 1. Never mind.
No, it's,
Or is that a 2?
it's a 2.
It looks like okay.
It's really hard to do.
Nice.
It definitely looks like a 1.
Let's make it a bigger
It looks even
one.
more like a 1 now. Like a bold 1.
So I'm going to turn on the shot glasses, and can I sidestep to my left, and the shot glasses will still kind of go around the wall to hit number 2, right? Because it's a 15-foot
think-
radius.
Yeah, but I think that would give him full cover.
But like, if my shot glasses are like a little angry beehive around me, wouldn't they be flying in and out of the door?
Do spirit guardians go around walls? Unless an AoE spell has a specific exception, it doesn't affect creatures through walls. Spells. The origin point of the spell's effect must see you. So no, it doesn't go through walls.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna YOLO swag into it. That's fine. I'm still gonna make that move. And
Yeah, I think it would go around corners based on that, actually, Anastasia. I think the center just has to be in line of sight.
It specifically says that AoE spells don't go through walls, so.
Well, it's not really going through a wall.
yeah,
though.
it's going through a door. Alright. So if I move here, would it go around and hit this little guy?
If a
You put
creature-
it on Magnus.
If a creature has total cover from
Button
the point of
Smashers Gaming, thanks for the subscription. that's
Uh,
a dub.
If a creature has total cover from the point of origin, they're not affected by spirit guardians.
Okay.
Target 3/4 cover. So how about I give him 3/4 cover? Is that fair?
Well, he's
that's-
still going to be slowed and all that stuff. It's fine. I got another move that I'm going to do anyways.
Okay.
So I am going to go... I'm going to do that. And then bonus action, I am going to use Hidden Step to go invisible. And I'm going to
Okay.
go right there so I don't get hit with that crazy line of sight stuff. So
Alright,
the
you have to
Angry
like
Hive,
tap on Magnus's shoulder so you can get by him.
Yeah. I swoop in underneath him.
Okay.
And I actually kind of do like a, excuse me, I'm walking by here, like invisible, just kind of bump up towards the spider a little bit,
I'm walking, yeah. All right.
and I slink by, and they should all be in range of the shot glass. So they have half movement, and number 2 is right on the edge.
Okay. And They take damage on their turns, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Well, is that your turn? I think we muted. I assume yeah though. Well, Tempest was going to heal you, but now I can't see you. So I have to reconsider my plan of action. He will sucks. Okay. He is going to cast Fairy Fire on the creature. So you guys have advantage on hitting the Drider.
It's the big one, yeah.
Yeah. Look, this is gonna be so cool. This is professional. Okay.
So professional. Wow.
I know. It's that creature's turn again. And it's going to now focus its fire on the creature that hit it, which is Poofers. So it's going to turn around and try and hit you 3 times. Twice with its sword, and once it's going to lean in and try and bite you with its mandible jaw things.
It's fine. Try it, bitch. It's probably gonna hit. I have really bad AC.
That's a 9, a 22, and an 18.
2 hit.
Okay. The latter 2, right? I would
Yes.
assume. I would hope.
Yes, that is how numbers work.
Yeah. All right. The first attack does a does 12 slashing damage to you, your rage, so that should be halved. And the second also does 12, so that's down to 6. And then the oh no, I'm sorry. Ignore the extra 6. That was the wrong attack. The second attack actually does 4 piercing damage plus 7 poison damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
The saving throw is an 18.
Okay, you're fine. It's your turn.
Side note, it needs big guy needs to roll a Wisdom 16 saving throw.
Oh, thank you.
How's the big guy look? Does he even look phased at all?
He definitely is bleeding from the hits he's taken, but he's still got a lot of fight in him. He's
Alright.
aggressive.
I'm gonna try and thrust my sword straight up to chop off his mandibles. So I'm gonna go yeah. Hopefully, get
Alright.
some of that. And we have
Get
Get those
advantage, right?
mandibles.
Wait, disadvantage?
No, you have
we
advantage.
Yeah.
Baron, what's the damage on the Spirit Guardians?
3d8. Oh, you wanted to roll it? Did he pass or fail?
He failed. I bit my tongue.
Wow. I rolled 2 dice twice, and they were both a 19 and a 1. It happened 2 times. So I assume I hit him with a base 19.
Yeah. There's no one in range for you to damage with your 1.
His big spider's damage was 12 damage from the shot glasses.
Thank you.
Okay, so the first one is going to be 13 damage, and the second one is going to be 22 damage.
Was the 19 on the same pair?
No, it was 19 and 1 and then 19 and 1, so.
What was the second amount of damage? Or what was the total damage?
What did I say? The second one was 22. What was the first one? 5 plus 11 plus 6, 13. 13 damage on the second one?
Cool, thanks. Magnus, it's your turn.
All right, how's the big spider looking?
He's looking okay.
It's looking
He's
okay.
still, he probably has. He's looking like
half dead?
Like 20%. Okay.
Like 20%. Okay. All right.
That's a very specific observation.
All right. You know what I say? F this. This thing needs to die. I hate spiders. And so I just take my short sword and my rapier and I just come straight down on it to cut its head off.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, the head's on the other side right now, but I don't care.
Cut its butt off!
Then I cut its butt off.
Cut them cheeks.
So that is a 23 and a 17.
The 23 hits.
23 hits. 76. Let's see how it goes. Oh god, so much math. Stand by. Let's see. Let's see. 20.
Your sword goes out.
My what?
Your sword extinguishes.
What? 26. 27.
Okay. Your sword extinguishes because you said your keyword.
I forgot.
Ah!
No!
Oh no.
That's my bonus
She
action
got
too,
you.
then, huh? Did it take a
I don't
bonus
know.
action?
I was just kidding. That wasn't in character.
That totally should.
It should have been.
I'm gonna pretend it does.
That's a pretty funny roll.
I'm gonna pretend it does.
Okay, then what's the reduced damage?
Well, I hit before I said it.
Oh,
Just
did
saying.
you? Oh.
Well, yeah.
So it goes
That's
off
adding-
after.
I was adding the
Oh,
stuff.
all right. So convenient.
Well,
so
I have to
you
turn it
raise
back on.
you raise your sword and are just like, fuck this, and bring it down and just like straight into the what are they called? Spider
butt.
web. They have a name though.
The butt.
Just call it the butt.
You touched the butt.
Straight into the butt. And it starts to quiver and jiggle and shake before it starts
they do.
spewing blood. And
Thor
your
ass?
sword.
More like Thor ass.
There you go, whatever. So as you stab it, and you're like laughing that the fire is cauterizing the wound as it's going. Your sword just extinguishes, and you get covered in hot, gooey spider blood as this creature crumbles to the floor.
Yeah.
The other two are still up there, yeah?
Oh,
The other
God.
two are still up.
This is gross. I
Uh,
hate bugs.
ooh, do I... You know what? I'm gonna do something fun here.
On your turn.
Yeah, no, it's a reaction.
Okay. You're muted.
Okay,
I'm drinking.
I am going to cast my, Blood Maledict. So,
Maledict.
yes, it says, when a creature you see within 30 feet drops to 0, you can use your reaction to give that creature a final act of aggression. So,
What?
I am going to
Wicked math
kind of
person.
point my sword at this thing, and my runes kind of light up on my sword, and you see this flurry of sparks kind of emanate from the corpse of this thing, and lift it up, and it's going to take a hit at the
You don't
one next to it.
control, It's
It says makes a single weapon attack against a target of your choice within
Oh.
its attack range.
okay. Well, I'm not pulling the icon back out, so it stands up for a second. You want to hit number 2.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow, it rolled a crit. My only crit.
Uh,
I like how this is going.
oh, those booty crits.
That's only 4. Oof. This creature, as it's like screeching and crumbling to the ground, like its legs barely able to support it, it's flailing around, and then it kind of becomes possessed for a second as its eyes start glowing bright orange, kind of like in sync with the pulsation of Boohers' sword. And it brings down its own blade across the creature next to it, and deals 11 damage, which is not a ton, but it's some.
That's so cool. Hoovers goes, yeah, power of the flame! That's new.
Did you just bring this bug back to life?
I mean, I guess so. It just kind of did it on its own. I didn't really choose it.
Alright, Magnus, do anything else you want to do on your turn?
Well, it took my bonus action to turn my sword off, and I'm in melee range of 2, so no.
Alright. Erebir.
I'm gonna scoot up so that I can like see the bugs. And I am going to twin my chromatic orb of cold.
wait. Magnus, weren't you grappled? You shouldn't have done any of those attacks.
Oh shit! I totally forgot.
Ah!
Well, oh well. I'm just gonna punish you for that.
Just saying, we totally got all these really cool little discs to put on our characters.
20
Yeah.
and 21 to hit.
Those both hit.
Okay, so I hit 1 and 2. So 1 gets hit with 12.
What kind of damage?
Cold.
Okay.
And then number 2 gets hit with 16.
Okay, 12 and 16. Got it. It's now their turn. Magnus, you're gonna take extra hits because you were grappled. So the one that's on top of you is going to reach down and bite you 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
Also, needs to roll a wisdom saving. 16.
Is it up? Does it say the start or
kill
the
it.
end of their turn?
Start.
Okay. He's gonna take the attacks anyways because he was grappled. But he rolled
I tried.
rolled a 15 on his wisdom save.
That doesn't hit
Cool.
the DC.
He failed the save.
Yeah,
Wisdom
I
16?
guess.
Yeah. Okay, let me roll for that.
Magnus, it's
8 damage.
8. Oh, that didn't kill him anyways, so you're fine. It's a 14, a 19, and a 15.
My AC is 17.
So only one of them hits you, so you're okay. You're still grappled after this because he hit you. Still. You're going to take 11 slashing damage and 1 acid damage again. It's 12 in total. Which brings us
Got it.
to the other creature's turn, which is going to move up and attack Poofers. Just once, because that's what its technical skill is. With a 10, which I know misses. Barry. Oh wait, you need to make a save too, sorry.
Yeah. Save him.
That failed for certain.
Cool. Let's roll 3d8. Ooh, that was a good one. 18 damage.
Oh, that creature is very hurt.
He's
They're
hurt.
both very hurt.
Okay. Both very hurt. How do I get these sons of guns? I
Hit him in the
am
butt!
gonna, for flavor, I'm gonna take my big beer stein. I'm gonna whack that number 1 spider in the face.
You're just doing a melee attack.
I'm gonna whack it straight in the face.
Make the attack.
I'm gonna do it on roll 20.
Smash
Yeah.
that bug.
Smash him.
No, you
That'll
ain't.
show you for using virtual dice.
This is bullshit. I want my money back. Okay.
So, high or low?
Low.
All right. You see that you raise your beer stein and you're like, oh, you're so done. This creature's like basically bleeding out on the floor. And as you're bringing it down, your foot kind of like slips on some of the blood, and you very narrowly miss hitting Poofers over the head with the glass. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah. I'm gonna do a health pot while I'm here. Oh god.
So you're no longer invisible, yeah?
I am no longer invisible. And I get 6 HP back.
Okay. It's Tempest's turn.
Totally copy.
He's gonna hold his action unless someone gets really hurt, because he doesn't want to waste spell slots and he doesn't have any offensive spells. Which brings us back to Poofers.
All right.
Do a
Poofers turns
helicopter
around and
attack.
faces this little bug. She goes, do you want to step? Nah. And she just takes her sword and goes, punk. So she's going to try that. That is a mod 20 to hit.
Yeah. Your your minimum damage is more than the HP it has left. So unless you
Wonderful.
really want to know how much you destroy it.
Nah, I'm good. I just smack it, and then I'm going to spin over to number 2, and I'm going to go whoop. Same thing. Just put my blade down into it. And that is a nat 20.
This poor creature. So you turn around and it's like watch both of its companions die, and it just like looks at you with like big beady eyes, and you just slice its head clean off effortlessly.
I'd like to smell the goo on the blade.
It's sizzly, it's bubbling.
Doesn't
Probably
smell
not
like
healthy.
edible good though.
Probably not.
I wipe it off.
Okay. So that's the combat for now.
Woo! See? Wait, we don't listen to Magnus. We do fine.
I'm like half fine right now.
Tempest asks if anyone wants to be healed.
Everybody!
Yeah, me.
Well, he does have a limited amount of spell slots, so he says.
I'm missing 20 hit points.
Okay.
I'm okay then.
I'm down 18.
It is up to you whether you want to use his spell slots.
I would like one heal, please.
One heal, please.
Is his
Use well.
heals AoE heal?
They are not. They are singular heals.
I will skip it.
Yeah, I'll hold off.
Okay, so one for Poofers, and that's it?
I think Barry wanted one too.
Oh, okay. Poofers, I rolled well. Amazingly. You get 17 back.
Yeah, buddy.
Barry gets 12 plus 3, 15 back.
I'll take a health pot.
How much do I get back?
15. Can I heal with this?
What do we add to it?
It's a 2d4 plus 2.
Plus 2. Got it. I got 7.
Oh, I totally forgot I can use Poetic Inspiration. Alright. Let's continue. What do you want to do?
Okay. I would like to go up to this next door and look under it.
Which one? There's 2 doors.
Is the little trail of bugs still going, or no?
No, it just kind of disperses from here.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the one to the right.
Are you looking underneath the door?
Yeah.
It looks to be like a small office. It's very dimly lit. You don't see anything dangerous in here, though.
I'd like to go to the bottom one and check.
Similarly, this looks like a less nice office, but same idea.
It's like 2 offices. Nobody in there?
Nope.
Maybe a dead end. We could check them both out.
Maybe we should turn around and head to the town hall.
Down to do whatever you guys want to do as long as we get this Fae.
Well, we're already here. Let's crack the door. Take a peek.
Which door?
Well, I'm right here. I'm gonna crack
Alright.
this door.
So that one.
So you open up the office and see a large desk. This kind of would be like the main officials or like head scholars office. There's a small bookcase, a small like storage chest, and a very large desk with lots of papers on it, and one kind of like large, important looking scroll.
What is that thing?
I inspect the desk.
It looks like it's covered in notes of a language you don't know, but weirdly the letters kind of like don't look like they're forming sentences. They're more just kind of like scribbled randomly. Are you reading? Are you trying to like look over the main scroll or just looking at the desk?
Well, I am probably gonna eventually look at the main scroll, but I'm just making sure that there's nothing else shiny that catches my eye while I'm looking at it.
Nope.
Okay. Then I check out the scroll.
The main scroll, which you unravel, is it looks like a child's rendition of a map of the city. It looks like the equivalent of fantasy crayon.
A map!
It's drawn in. And there's a big red skull over the building that you're in. And there's a like line where the bugs went, drawn in red leading through the city to where the skull is. And then there are question marks written over where the town hall would be, as well as where the head sorceress's home was. And then there's a green skull over where the what was it called? The like food festival kind of was held. And then there is a question mark. Not a question mark. There is a just like a red circle around where Desi's home is.
Hey, do you think maybe the wardens
this
made
out.
this?
I mean, it looks like a 5-year-old made this.
Yeah, well, one of them's really pretty. Maybe she's not very artistic.
It's true. We all don't have the poofer skill.
I know. It's a gift.
But checking this out, there's a lot of question marks, and some are in red and some are in green.
Well,
And some
red
are-
is obviously bad. That's what we ran into.
That's
Green
probably
must
where.
be good, right?
Well,
So
the red.
was
There's a red skull where we are right now.
Yeah.
There's a red question mark of probably where we need to go.
So to clarify, it was a red skull here, a green skull at the food festival, a red line 2 here, blue question marks over the town hall and the sorcerer's office, and what color did I say the circle was? I can't remember.
Green.
A green circle around Desi's home.
Why would Okay, so if the food place is good, why is it still a skull?
I don't know. Probably shouldn't go there though.
Aren't you just curious?
I mean, yeah, but also, if we want to get the fuck out of here, let's kill this Fae. And then there's no
Okay.
skulls.
I'd like to look in the. You said there was a chest in here, right?
It's like a storage chest, yeah.
What's in there? I rummaged
It's
through it.
full. It's full of vials of vibrant liquids.
Magnus, your collection.
I hear her say that, come over and look, and I start acquiring.
Okay. How many do you want to take?
How many are there?
I mean, it's just kind of like thrown in there, so there's maybe 30 vials of colorful liquid.
Oh god, I probably don't take 30. Any, like, super shiny, sparkly, crazy
Glowing.
looking?
Radiating.
Nope, they're just all vibrant colors, like bright pink and like bright green, maybe.
Oh, hold on.
Oh wait, is this green
Let
the
me-
same green that's on the scroll?
I mean, it's not like pixel perfect. They're just like neon colors.
Is there a magenta one?
Probably.
Alright, I for sure grab the magenta one.
Note that
Because
it's magenta
that's-
vial from Nightmare Realm.
because that's the color that I'm not allowed to use.
That's the no-no color.
Rufus takes one of the vials and slowly drips it onto the desk.
Which
A blue
color
one.
you take?
Blue one.
So it drips onto the desk, and so as you pop open the vial, there's like a nice flurry of blue sparkly smoke,
Ooh.
and then you pour it onto the desk, and it's kind of like a. Have you seen that kids blue, like the slime stuff? It's like a non-Newtonian
Yes.
fluid. That's what it is.
Are they all like this? Did a kid live here? Kind of seems
you
like
only,
it,
you
right?
only opened one.
Ooh, I opened another one. Purple.
Can you make a dexterity saving throw?
13.
You flinch a little bit as more toy snakes fly out of this
Oh
one.
my gosh, I
You
like
think.
this place. They got everything here.
Alright.
Should we go check out
gotta
the other
move on.
office?
We're gonna be here forever.
Yeah, you want to go check out the south office?
Yeah.
Alright, it's again another just like workspace. This one looks like it would be for maybe one of the more important scholars, but not the head one.
Anything cool to search in here?
It's a bookshelf, another desk, a window if you're interested in windows. There's another storage chest.
If you're a window connoisseur,
Yeah, I'm going to open the storage chest.
Okay, this one is. I need you to. What would this be? I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. 11.
Oh god. You just had to do this, didn't you?
It's not my fault. I'm curious. I'm a cat.
So, the face of Nightmares itself looks back at
Curiosity
you
killed the cat.
from within the. Let me send it on Discord only to you. From within the depths of this chest, you see a creature composed of pure terror.
Oh my fucking god. It's a fucking Furby.
Jesus.
Guys, some nightmarish creature just looked at me from the abyss. It wouldn't shut up.
Close the case. Close the case.
Close it as fast as I can.
You hear some more like murmurings from within die out slowly.
All right. Okay, Magnus, lead the way.
Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. And
Do we want to take a break at 7:30?
Sure.
That's a good idea. Let's take a break.
we'll break
Okay.
at the door.
I'm
Well,
also
it's
choking, so water is difficult.
Alright. Well, you want to take a break at the door?
We're breaking!
yeah. All right, we'll be back in 10 minutes or less. We'll see you soon.
change the way you feel, 'cause you know that love is real. You can choose with whom you fall in love. Anybody, any moment, anywhere. 'Cause no matter who you choose, there's a chance that you might lose. Gonna try, and that's the best that I can do. Hold tight. If you wanna make this feeling stay, hold tight. Hold tight. Don't let this moment fade away. Hold tight. Now tears gonna stay. Hold tight. If you wanna make this feeling stay, hold tight. Hold tight. Don't let this moment fade away. Hold tight. Now tears gonna stay. You can do just anything you want. You can help yourself to anything that's mine. Take it easy when there's no one else. Got to get it right this time. Gonna try to make love shine. Everybody gets the chance someday. You just take it when the moment comes along. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can do when you find the eyes of love are set on you. Hold tight. If you wanna make this feeling stay, hold tight. Hold tight. Don't let this moment fade away. Hold tight. Now tears gonna stay. Now's the moment of a lifetime, and it's here for you. Come on, baby, it's time to make a place now, everybody. Got to let us through. Got a dream to catch tonight, it might come true. Hold tight. Hold tight. If you wanna make this feeling stay, hold tight. Hold tight. Don't let this moment fade away. Hold tight. Now tears gonna stay. Hold tight. Hold tight. yourself to anything that's mine. Take it easy when there's no one else. Got to get it right this time. Gonna try to make love shine. Everybody gets the chance someday. You just take it when the moment comes along. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can do when you find the eyes of love are set on you. Hold tight. If you wanna make this feeling stay, hold tight. Hold tight. Don't let this moment fade away. Hold tight. Now tears gonna stay. Now's the moment of a lifetime, and it's here for you. Come on, baby, it's time to make a place now, everybody. Got to let us through. Got a dream to catch tonight, it might come true. Hold tight. Hold tight. If you wanna make this feeling stay, hold tight. Hold tight. Don't let this moment fade away. Hold tight. Now tears gonna stay. Hold tight. Hold tight. Hold tight. If you wanna make this feeling stay, hold tight. Hold tight. Don't let this moment fade away. Hold tight. Now tears gonna stay. Everybody gets the chance someday. All at once at last you think you've got it made. Not a word that anyone can say that can change the way you feel. 'Cause you know that love is real. You can choose with whom you fall in love. Anybody, any moment, anywhere. 'Cause no matter who you choose, there's a chance that you might lose. Gonna try, and that's the best that I can do. Hold tight.
Welcome back. Where do you guys want to go?
We're gonna have Magnus lead the way.
All right. I'm gonna get everybody to the door, and we are
Great first step.
right, and we are going to head to. I'm either thinking the mayor's office or the High Wizard.
So town hall or Eshies?
Yeah.
On the map, which one had what?
So, both of those had a blue question mark.
Both of them have blue question marks. Okay.
Desi's house. So there's head sorcerer Eshi. She had a blue question mark. Healer Desi's house had a green circle around it. And then the food market had a green skull. And I'm going to add a couple things because I didn't check my notes all the way through. Each of the amenity spots has a red or green skull on it.
Interesting. So like amenities, like the stuff that we liked.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
All right, Magnus, where are we going?
You know what? Let's go to the town hall.
Okay.
All right, to the town hall.
So you guys make your way over to the town hall.
Wait, have we made it to the town hall yet, Barrett?
Have you? Just give me a
To the town
thumbs
hall.
up when it's. Just give me a thumbs up when it's over. You're muted. You're trapped.
All right, we're at the town hall. Yes.
Eh,
All right.
it didn't work.
Okay, they're out there 3 times. So the town hall looks much as it did in the normal world, except as with all the other buildings here, it's very like muted and like creepy looking kind of. There's like vines climbing all the pillars around it, everything like that. The door's closed.
I checked to see if it's locked.
Not for long.
It is not locked.
All right. Do I see any light coming from under the door?
Yeah, you see multicolored lights coming from the door.
I need to get in there.
Do I hear any house music playing?
I don't think you know what house music is, but you
Okay.
hear some solid beats.
Yeah.
I am
Hell
very
yeah.
excited to go inside. Can we just go inside?
You know what? I back up and let Poofers to the door.
I am going to just open the door. Normally,
Oh.
I'm not gonna kick it. We don't know who's in here. I don't want to be rude.
All right.
That is the first time Poopers is like, I don't want to be rude.
very good. You see. I don't know how to describe this in terms other than just stating the references. I want you to imagine Animal Crossing style animals, like little humanoid animals, at a rave, at a fantasy rave.
We're talking like, are they actually animals or are they weird furries?
They are stuffed animals, like personified, but they're like dressed in stuff, like Animal
Stuffed
Crossing
animals
stuff.
for some.
Okay.
But they're like alive, right?
How are they stuffed animal size or are they human size?
They are slightly larger than stuffed animal size, so they're probably like between.
They're poofer size.
No, they're smaller than poofers. They're between like a foot or 2 tall, and varying.
Hell yeah.
And
Poofers
they're-
starts dancing.
Going at it, they are having a great time.
I'm wiggling and I look around and I'm just kind of going to the beat and I'm trying to see who's in charge here. Is there a DJ?
I feel like we lost Poofers in the crowd.
Yeah.
There is a DJ. It's
No
a
wonder
duck.
there was a question mark here. It's a dog.
No, it's
Okay.
a duck.
A duck?
Like,
Yeah, it's a duck.
lost
sauce.
forever.
And as you approach, you like hear it a squeaky voice, like everybody put your hands up.
And Poofers puts her hands up and she's just jumping around in the crowd. This is a very exciting time.
I do not have music for this.
No, you would if you were born. Okay, so I'm jumping around. I'm like jumping in a circle. What's going on in the room? Like, does the room look just normal, or
Yeah,
there anything-
how many people are in it?
So at the top of the room in the center, this is like a large lobby, is a bunch of think like fireflies that are giving off more light than normal, and they're spinning around in circles to kind of create that like dance light effect. The table that the DJ is behind is it's like 3 what's the word for him? You know, the like old. I keep wanting to say sonograms, but the old like the old timey music players.
Like record players?
Yeah, but like the horn part.
oh,
it's
like
like-
a
It's like a 3 of those behind which is a like piano, and he's like pressing buttons on there, but they're not like, it's not like piano music. It's like clearly techno music. None of you would have ever heard anything like this whatsoever.
Poofers is just, I love this place. Let's not leave. Is there anybody taller than normal? Would we see our warden friends in here having a good time?
They're not in here having a good time. There were just like maybe 20 stuffed animals just partying hard.
As a reveler, I'm just kind of tapping my foot and drinking in the background.
When they see you drinking, they all like turn to you and like cheer.
Poofers cheers too. Poofers jumps back to the group and she's like, guys, are we staying here? Are we going? What are we doing?
All right. I look past the room. Do I see a door or an exit?
I mean, there's doors to offices in here that you remember just from like coming here in the other world. They're all closed right now.
All right. I make my way past all the raving stuffed animals
Poofers climbs on a table.
from like the back area. I'm not pushing them around or anything like that. I'm just like kind of making my way around the back and check the door.
Poofers dives onto the crowd and crowd surfs.
Okay. Good job, Poofers. The door is not locked to like the main mayor's office.
Open it.
Okay. You open it. It's an office. It doesn't look like they decorated back here. It's like the... You know what? Actually, let me change that. This is the closet that people go into, like the 6 minutes in heaven or whatever. It's like there's a couple stuffed animals in here hanging out.
6 minutes? Okay.
Whatever.
Oh God, do I find stuffed animals in here?
There are two that are like sitting next to each other. They look very insulted as you enter.
Agnes, I think that's the
did.
back room.
You
Gotta
did.
pay extra for that.
I open the door and I kind of panic and like and I close the door real fast.
Okay. You're back in the
Is
main
that
room.
is that the only door?
That was the main mayor's office. The others would probably be like record rooms and stuff that you hadn't seen before, but just like other administrative chambers.
So, while they're all doing this searching, I start getting caught up in the party. Oh, excuse me. And I was planning on keeping my spirit guardians up the entire time,
Uh-huh.
so I'm still concentrating. So I have this
Okay.
large swarm of shot glasses, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start kind of floating them out one by one to all the little stuffed animals to see what happens.
They reach for them to try and take a shot.
They fucking rage, right?
Well,
Yeah.
let's let them rage.
All right. You start like pouring drinks and everything too. Okay. So everyone is partying, having a great time. Like, how long do you want to stay and party with them?
This will stay as long.
Well,
I mean,
I think we need to, save some warden lives and do this other stuff. But I just want to get, all these weird stuffed animals on our good side. So, there you go.
All right.
Poofers emerges from the crowd and her arms are covered in Candy Kid bracelets. I made so many friends!
I'm like, all right.
It's time to go, guys.
As we're walking out, I'm checking the other doors.
Okay. You open them. They're each kind of in turn, just like completely neglected. There's nothing interesting about them whatsoever.
All right. Then I grab Poofers and walk out.
All right. Make your way towards the door. And as you're like walking towards the door, you see that a lot of the animals kind of crowd around you to like keep partying.
Poofers moves back into the crowd to start partying.
I easily walk through all these stuffed animals and stuff and snatch up bouncing up and down poofers.
It's very difficult terrain as they're kind of swarming around your ankles.
And
Okay,
Fairveer
I make
shoots
my
up
way
like a
through.
little like.
All right, you know what I do? I
spark.
lure the shot glasses away and in the opposite direction.
And I like shoot off
Okay.
sparks into the other side of the room.
Yeah, draw.
All right, they seem like hyped until you start walking away, and then they turn their faces towards you and like start moving in again.
I start moonwalking back towards the door.
They move in faster toward you, trying to kind of.
With the moonwalk?
They want you to come stay party with them.
Guys, I'm gonna stay here forever.
Proofers, I think we have a bigger problem at hand. I don't think they're going to let us leave.
What do you mean? Why don't we just walk out the door?
Well, let's just try and walk out the door, and if they let us, we can come back.
Harry, throw me out the window. Do it. I'll turn into a cannonball. I'll put the sword first. Throw me at the window. Real hard.
I put her into a football, and I throw her.
Okay.
I've got the sword point like in front of me. I'm going through there like.
As you impact with the window, it like becomes a rubbery texture, and you like
Oh,
push
what
through
the
it
shit?
and then get pulled back in.
This
Stay
is
party.
not very party heavy.
Barry, spawn Dr. Ink. Let's just make it rain beer.
Yeah, okay. I spawn Dr. Ink. And
Okay.
Dr. Ink's like, woo, party!
This is a spell slot.
I can keep
Okay.
him up. That's fine.
All right.
He sticks around for a couple hours, I think, so, you know.
So you start raining alcohol, and they all like cheer really hard and like keep partying. But you notice that like at least one always has their eyes on you guys to like make sure you're not moving.
Okay. Okay, guys, I got this. I got this. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Everybody line up by the door. We're gonna have our backs facing the door, right? Okay. All right, everybody.
They kind of
Poover's
like
kinda
move
like-
closer towards you.
Poovers looks at the DJ and she's like, okay, give me a beat. She's like, okay, everybody, follow me. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. And then she hops. Okay, 2 hops this time. Boom, boom. 2 hops this time. Now take 10 steps back. Everybody takes 10 steps back. And we
Do that.
squeeze out the door.
I want you to roll performance for me.
Come on.
Freaking initiative. That was
awesome.
genius.
Can I give her guidance?
That is a 20. Come on. Performance. 22.
All right, so they are taking 10 steps back on the beat. It is going real swell. Everyone's having a great time. You touch the door handle to pull the door open. And immediately everything in the room freezes. It just stops. Everything goes from like colorful and fun and vibrant and exciting to just black and white as all of the animals freeze perfectly still in their mid-dance positions and glare at you with unwavering red eyes.
So how about those question mark sounds, huh, Magnus? Town hall, good idea. Does the door open?
Yeah, the door opens.
We leave.
All right, you step
Slam
out.
the door closed.
He's
You
out real
step out,
fast.
close the door, and feel their eyes glaring at you still. But the door's closed. You step away. They don't open the door yet.
All right, we leave.
Are
We're
they just
going to
glaring
a
at
different
poofers,
spot.
or do we all feel it?
You all feel the gaze of the animals on you. There are windows if you wanted to go look through them, just letting you know.
No, I'm good. I think we should go to the Green Skull.
Sure.
All right.
I keep an
as-
eye on the door.
As you guys step away, I need you all to make a perception check.
18.
18.
24.
14.
You all hear, except for Tempest, you all hear the sounds of rapid little foot squeaks as they scurry all around inside, and you back away faster. Nothing emerges from the door, and as you're kind of leaving, you get like a glimpse from one of the windows as you're walking away, and you just see like dozens of red eyes. glaring
Guys, that
your
was very
direction.
creepy. I don't want to be here anymore.
I'm just gonna say right now, that shit's creepier than our Halloween episode.
I
worked hard on that episode.
I get really creeped out, and I cast darkness, so nobody can see where we're
on
going.
the window.
I assume it's pretty close to the door, like a normal house. So I cast like it in the middle because it's 15 feet between the door and the window.
Do. If any of the spell's area overlaps with an area of light created by a spell of second level or lower, the spell created the light bulb. You still see red eyes through them, through that darkness.
Ew.
Oh god,
Guys, first the Furby, now this. Let's go.
we need to leave now.
We
All right.
scurry away.
Where are you guys running to?
Green skull. Green skull. Green skull.
Apparently the green skull.
So you run over to where the food festival is. Well, there's many green skulls. I'm assuming you mean the food festival because there's one for the casino/tavern, and then
Oh,
there's
really?
also
I thought there was only one green skull.
no. So there was a red skull for the entomology and for the casino tavern, and a green skull for the spa and for the food festival,
Let's go to the head sorceress place.
which was a blue question mark.
Yeah, the last blue question mark went real well, Magnus.
There's only 2.
But we need to find a Fae.
We didn't die.
Do we think that the Fae is going to be at the question marks? And do we also think that the wardens are going to be at the question marks? Because
And
if this is a map
Jesse's
of
house-
the wardens, they're probably not there.
Desi's house also had a green circle around it.
You know,
We should go to Desi's house.
Desi's house is where we're supposed to probably leave from. So why
I'm
don't
guessing.
you guys want to head to Desi's house? Because I'm assuming the Fae probably wants to leave, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's head to Desi's house. That's good. Compromise. Let's go. Woo.
All right, I need everyone to make a perception check again.
To Desi's house.
12.
16.
24.
17.
All right, Magnus. As you guys are walking through the city and you continue to see these silhouettes once in a while, you swear from around the corner of a building there's a pair of red eyes glaring at you. You swear.
Oh god.
And you look, you do double take and you look again and they're gone. And then you'll see around a different corner another pair. And then there's just one in a different corner.
Guys, I really don't like this place.
Only Magnus sees it though. And every time you point it out, no one else sees it.
Guys, we need to be sneaky. I feel like we're being watched. Like, there's beady red eyes everywhere.
Hoovers drops down onto the floor and she's like, okay, be real sneaky. She starts moving slowly, like when cats are kind of scared, they like move really slowly and cautiously.
Does your tail Christmas tree? Tatiana's gone.
I'm back, but it may have
Oh.
messed up the order. Yeah, it did. No!
Let's play that game where we have to
Oh, no,
switch
it's
bodies
totally messed
until
up.
we
Hoopers
end up
is back.
in the
All
red.
right, I think we should just do this, and you have to play whatever character you are.
All right, who gets to DM?
That'd be
I'm on
crazy.
forever
Oh.
DM.
Oh god, I'm DM. Hold on. Let me
Where are we
switch.
going?
D&D
Who am I?
Okay, no, I think that Magnus needs to turn his off. And then he will switch with
Now you're
Amanda.
DM.
Oh no, this went. Okay, hold on. Anastasia, turn yours off.
This is fun.
Oh
It's a-
dang, we're really close.
It's a body switching experiment. Tatiana, you know this algorithm.
Yeah, Amanda, turn yours off.
It's n squared at worst, I think.
Dang, we're real close. Clint, turn yours off.
Ryan's muted. I have no idea what he's saying.
Hey, we did it!
All right. Okay. You all get
Okay.
a level. You did it. You solved a puzzle. No, you don't get a level.
Okay.
Alright.
What was it? Oh no, my tail does not poof up. I'm just very low to the ground.
Has it been a short rest? Us dicking around for like an hour or whatever?
when you short rest, you have to actually rest. You
We gotta stay
Just
put.
make sure.
Okay. So I think the plan was to go to Desi's house.
You
Right.
make your way over to Desi's house amidst the many eyes watching you. And it looks much like the other buildings. The same structurally as in the real world, but all the colors are muted and it's just kind of like dark and spooky.
Guys, wait, I have an idea. And I get on my warden comms and I go, Foxy Roxy, come in.
This is fun. I'm glad you did this. Give me 1 second.
I feel like this was a really smart idea that we should have done a long time
Yeah,
ago.
that was a smart idea that came to me way too late.
Just 1 second, sorry.
For the people that are joining us, we're part of an organization that goes out and tries to, save the world. And we have this communication device, and we're stuck in this realm. And we probably should have used our walkie-talkies that we have. And we've been doing this for like an hour, and we just realized we might want to try our walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
None of us claim to be very intelligent, though.
I have 14 intelligence now. Just saying.
Big.
Very
Is
learned.
the barbarian technically the smartest person in the group? I think.
Now I am. Yeah.
What's Tempest's?
The barb
You're-
and the rogue are the smartest people.
You're as smart as
I'm-
Tempest.
I don't know books, but I'm wise as hell.
Magnus, what are you?
14 for int.
You're like the old man who never had a formal education but has a ton of like sayings that apply to things in life. Wisdom.
He's confused.
Here, Tatiana, it's really fun that you're doing all the solo stuff. This is one-way communication. That's what plays when you.
Oh no. Make it stop. Make it stop. Oh god.
You're
So
all-
What's
all I got
happening?
was a lullaby, a ring around the rosy. I think we would have heard that. It
I
was,
can put it in general, I guess.
yeah, it was not helpful. So
Like, la 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 la.
Match so music.
music for children.
Oh god. Let's not talk to them again.
No, I'm done with this. Okay, into Desi's house. Okay, I kick open the door because I am getting
Thank
quite
God.
frightened at this point.
Yes.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Stop kicking things open.
15.
So as your foot collides with the door, the whole door explodes into confetti, and you're able
Yes.
to stop yourself from falling, but it just kind of like dissolves around you and goes like, you hear like a grunt birthday party style, yay! As all the confetti falls.
Okay, I'm getting real sick of this world. Everybody in, everybody pile in, let's go.
Destiny's house is the same as it was. The vials lining the walls of this like kind of hospital style room, because she was a medic, are all similar to the ones that you found in the entomology department. They're just full of like vibrant liquids and like bubbly things and fun smells and all that stuff.
This place is not fun.
And there is a closed door to her living quarters, which is the other half of the house.
I kick open, preparing for confetti.
The door is locked. But
Nice. I picked
Magnus.
a lock.
Can you roll a sleight of hand, please? And a dex save.
26 sleight of hand. And oh my god, these rolls. And dex save 25.
All right. So you are trying to pick the lock, and you see it start to like tremble for a second, and pull your hands back just in time as the lock itself turns into the like mouth of a snake and like comes down and closes. You like pull your hand out in time, and then you look at it again, and it's like a sock puppet style snake, and it's got like button eyes and like a
I
nice like claw
slash
tongue.
it with my greatsword right down the neck.
All right, it goes. "Eh."
So I'm pretty sure that's the first ever mimic we had on Mimics and Gimmicks.
It's,
Yay.
Don't
you had
think
a
it's
floor-
really a mimic
You
officially.
had a floor mimic.
We did have a floor mimic. That's right.
Oh yeah, and he was like Pennywise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I try the handle? Is it unlocked now?
Yeah, the handle's just not there. It's just like a hole. Just like push it open
Alright.
now.
I don't even push it open. I back up and give like a gesture for poofers.
I kicked the door open.
Hey, it kicks open, and it's just the door now.
Do we see
Great.
anything?
You see her living quarters, but they have been tastefully redecorated. Very classy. The walls are painted a bright pink. The bedding has been overrun with just like hundreds of pillows and stuffed animals of vibrant, fun, frilly colors and designs. The walls are covered with childlike drawings in crayon of various animals and creatures and people. And there are toys scattered across the floor.
Is anybody getting the idea that this Fae is a little kid?
Like a 5-year-old little girl.
Yep. Okay. So would there be a cellar here like there
There-
was?
Yeah, I
There is.
checked for the trapdoor.
It's in the place you'd expect underneath a nice rug in the shape of a kitten's face.
Move the rug.
Oh,
I heave the
I pick
trap
up the
door
rug.
open.
Pick up the rug. Alright, you're carrying a cat rug.
That's right, I am.
Pull open the trapdoor.
Yep.
So there's a staircase down, which is per normal, and all of the stairs are painted like piano keys.
Do they make noises? We walk on them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, walk down, and I just zoom down the stairs. And
Alright, does everyone follow?
Yeah, I'll follow after, carrying the rug.
Alright, let's move you on roll 20. That's loading. Reset fog. Move players. Reveal areas.
Hey. Thanks.
yeah, thanks for the follow.
Thanks. Alright, everyone pull your tokens on, please.
Oh, there it is. All right.
Okay, let's switch to board mode.
Missing a couple.
Oh, look at us in this tunnel, all lined up in a row.
You can arrange yourselves however you want. I'm just trying to resize the portraits.
It's fine. I'll go first.
Like
I'm brave.
So in stark contrast to the room up above, the cave that this staircase leads down to, where normally it leads down to a small basement, is dark, dank, and really creepy. There's like nice water droplets. You hear it smells kind of like
there
rancid
rats?
down here. There are rats.
Oh my
scurrying
god.
around
I climb up on Barry's back.
with red eyes.
Barry, I can't do rat.
There are rats with red eyes. And yeah, when you're ready to proceed to the next chamber, just let me know if you
You
want to
just
talk
lead the
a
way,
little bit.
Barry.
You
I'll
want
just
to talk
hold
a
on.
little bit?
I put poofers up on my arm, almost like a parrot, you know, like a pirate parrot.
I sit there. Can't do rats, Barry.
This is news to me, but we'll have something.
This is not news. We've run into rats before. I've always had a phobia of rats. I don't want to deal with them right now.
I take one of my daggers and throw it at a rat. Trying to do like
let's
throwing
roll
knife.
an attack hit. Or attack 2 hit.
8.
You miss. That rat scurries out of the way real fast. You want to try?
Oh, they're so fast. You guys don't agitate them. Just act like they're not there.
I pick up my knife back up.
Okay. Do you want to try and hit a different rat?
Yes, I'm gonna hit another rat
Okay.
because I am embarrassed for not hitting a rat. 18.
Your knife hits one of the rats that's scurrying along the walls, and it kind of like pins it to the wall. And you get closer to retrieve your dagger and see that there's not blood coming out of this rat, but stuffing.
Is it still wiggling like
Yeah.
it's alive?
Yeah.
All right, I cut its head off.
And can I try talking to one of these rats?
Sure.
Do you stop me before I cut its head off?
Well, I mean, clearly it's not a real animal. I want to see if they're able to respond though. Squeak, squeakin', squeak, 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 squeakers. And it's to the closest one, and it's just asking, where's the good cheese at?
You get that exact same response back, which is a literal series of squeaks.
Okay, yeah, they're
Like
not real
plushy
rats. Go ahead,
like
cut its head
plushy
off.
squeaks.
I go, Barry, turn around so that I can face everybody.
What
Barry.
did you do when
Okay.
you leaned down to talk to a rat?
I went on his back to be as far away as possible. Anyway, guys, if this Fae is a kid, this kind of goes against what I'm trying to do as a person. But we
Okay.
gotta remember, it's a Fae and we still have to beat it up because my friend wants to capture it. Talk to it. Okay?
Okay.
Gotta bust that.
Okay,
joke.
Barry, turn around. Let's go.
All right, we're going to the next chamber. Let me reveal that for you. So, here you see a very well lit chamber. The rest of the hallway you were in, you could only see kind of like the soft glow of blue from behind. And in here is a chamber filled with nice, soft glowing mushrooms. It's very calming.
I like this room much better. Are there no more rats in here?
They scurry around the edges, but they're not like in the middle of the room or anything.
Still gonna be on Barry's back.
I pick up a mushroom.
Okay. It's very squishy and like gelatinous. It feels like I want you to imagine what like a like Willy Wonka, his like great candy room. That's
Yeah.
his camera went out again.
Does it stay lit up?
It does. In terms of like texture though, it's not like mushroom, it's like gelatinous candy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, I'll
Anastasia,
play
you do
bootleg.
yours.
Does it show my sweet profile picture
Okay.
when I turn it off?
Now, Aravir.
Usually it's animated.
This is not going well. Ryan, take over.
Tiana. What if we all turn it off and then like rejoin in sequence? Okay, everyone
Okay,
turn it off.
okay.
Uh,
The tot.
wait, who is
Me.
next?
Oh god.
No, wait. Wait, did you guys join in the
I
wrong
am
order?
the captain now.
I don't know. We're engineers. We can figure this out.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Anastasia, turn yours off.
I blame this on COVID.
Co-video.
COVID.
Oh, interesting. Maybe he was the last one. So, yeah, Anastasia, turn yours back on, and then Clint, turn yours off.
Okay. off. Turn it back on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, now.
I think we rotate. I think that's what it is. So sweet.
This is so fun.
sweet
I'm
stay
having
around.
a better time with this puzzle.
Turn it back on. All right. Yeah. There we go.
Oh.
Now. Oh. Oh God. All right. Here we go.
We did it. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I wish
Good
Anyway.
job, everybody.
I
We
wish-
solved the puzzle. The
I wish I
real-life
could
puzzle.
design such good puzzles.
So I pick up a mushroom. What happens?
It feels like gelatinous candy,
All right.
like Jello,
I smell it.
Jello room. It smells like sugar.
Poofers.
Well, I
some
need you to,
candy.
Magnus. Can you actually?
I'm not
Magnus,
eating that.
Magnus and Poofers, can you please both make a Constitution saving throw?
17.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So the moment,
Also, I'm next to Poofers, so I should probably roll on as well, right?
yeah. Mhm.
10.
Okay, so Magnus, as you walk over towards Poofers with this this mushroom, and you oh, eat this. The mushroom explodes into a like powdery gas that kind of like fills a small area in front of all of your faces. And Poofers and Magnus, you both just like hold your breath instinctively, and Barry's not really paying attention. So it takes a big breath, and you take 7 poison damage.
Oof.
Don't touch the mushroom.
Let's not touch
Magnus,
this
I need
stuff
you to
anymore.
make Magnus and Poofers. Please both make a Constitution saving throw.
Why?
Again?
Yeah, and Barry.
16.
Come on. 18.
Uh, 16.
All right, the mushroom that you're still holding, as you're like, oh, we shouldn't touch these. It explodes into a puff again, and you guys all now are like,
All right. I throw the mushroom away.
it just bounces off the wall and tumbles to the ground.
Okay.
Let's keep moving.
All right.
All right, Poofers, as you kind of say this, the ones near you kind of let out that little puff of gas.
All right, run, Barry, run.
Oh God.
I'm running. Where?
To
I
the
guess
left.
that means
Run to
go.
the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the left. Toss me.
Lost me.
Oops.
Is down away as well? Just out of curiosity.
Yes, that's also way, but you said you're running to the left, so that's where you're
Right.
fucking running.
Right.
That's the closest one.
So over here, there's a little puddle of water, but you're out of the kind of like direct range of those mushrooms. Very, very much.
Okay.
Can you move it?
I'd like to smell. Does it smell like anything in here?
Yeah, so there's a kind of like rancid odor throughout, but there are like concentrated areas that smell really sweet. Like those mushrooms smelled really sweet. This water here smells really sweet. And then you get kind of a metallic scent further in.
What is that down there? Does it look like the bottom of stairs?
I can reveal that further. This is a thick stone wall. But it is not, it's carved stone. I'm just gonna reveal like that much. It's carved stone, unlike the kind of like bare stone walls of the
Sorry to
cave.
interrupt everybody, but Coffee
Thanks,
has
Coffee.
subscribed for 2 months.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Coffee
Coffee.
Man.
Thanks,
Number 1 fan.
Number 1.
Thank you.
Number 1.
He was number one.
Literally.
All right. So big stone wall down here.
It's like looks like a door.
Looks like a door.
Push on
Looks
it.
like there's
Push
a
on it.
keyhole.
Magnus, inspect it.
All right. Inspect the door.
So the door is carved with the same kind of script that you couldn't recognize before, as well as drawings of like imagine like a Candyland style kind of landscape.
Hey, can anybody read this?
There's also a keyhole.
Can anybody read any of this stuff?
I go, Barry, take me over there.
And I go over there. But I need to do like non-stop. Like,
Debbie,
we're
can
over
you
there.
read this?
Nimbus cannot read it. Let me.
Can I read it?
Can I read it?
I'm fairly certain no one can, but I will double check really quick. Erebir cannot. Hoopers cannot.
Damn.
Magnus speaks Thieves Can't twice. One is written
I'm
as
super good at Thieves Can't.
one is. Did you do this on purpose?
No.
One is written as Thieves Cannot, like can't is a contraction.
I don't know how to edit it either.
The other one is
Oh my god. They can't what? They can't.
Thieves can't. They can't even. All right.
Okay.
that would be such a good T-shirt.
Magnus, you want to try and pick the lock?
Let me
So-
double check.
So I touched since I just got attacked by a stock puppet snake, I touched the keyhole with one of my daggers.
It's kind of sticky. Like it's coated in like something sticky, and but like nothing changes.
Does it smell sweet?
Mhm.
Oh god.
Guys, don't forget we have that key that has a chance of
Mhm.
unlocking.
I was
Oh.
thinking about that.
Do it. Use it.
We have a 1 in 20 chance. Okay. I mean, we can. Do we want to try picking the lock first with the
try picking the lock.
assassin? And if that doesn't work, then we can try our 1 in 5 chance or 1 in 20
Okay.
chance.
Yeah.
All right. I prepare. I'm like, God damn it. I know it's one of those like where you're doing a Jack in the Box and you're like spinning it, and you know the Jack in the Box is gonna come out. So like I get ready to pick the lock, but I'm a little more cautious about doing it.
All right, so your lockpick approaches very slowly, your hand's shaking a little bit, and just before it's about to like enter the keyhole, a little bumblebee comes out, flies out, a little bumblebee, and he says, "Wow, strangers! If you want to get through here, you're gonna have to find my honeycomb.
Where's your honeycomb?
I lost it deeper in the cave, but
Oh, great.
I'm a worker bee, and they say that I can't come home unless I bring more honey."
What is wrong with this place?
I don't know.
I hate this.
I think we should go into the cave. Mr. Bumblebee, do you want to come with us?
I kind of wanted to make my mom really proud and smash the bumblebee.
I feel like really bad things would happen if you smashed that
Bees are
bumblebee.
friends.
My mom will be so proud of me. Okay.
Deeper into the cave we go.
Which way?
Mr. Bumblebee, which way is your honeycomb?
He said, all you have to do is follow the tracks. And he just a little twirl.
Okay, I look around for
What
tracks.
tracks?
So there's the water over here,
Follow your nose.
and then there's a trail of something over here.
I guess we'll follow that trail.
Are you
Nice.
following it up or left?
Which way does it look like it's heading?
Why don't you roll survival for me? This is fun.
Get the roll as well.
I got a 22.
What'd you roll, Barry?
17.
Okay. With your combined brain power and expertise, it looks like something was being dragged it kind of has that like, you know, like you pull something and then when you stop, it kind of like does a little jump back, and then you pull it again and then it jumps back a little bit, kind of deal.
Yeah.
And so it looks like it's leading north. But Poofers, you've been paying close attention to smells, and this is the metallic smell.
Metallic, like blood metallic?
Probably.
What does the other way smell like? Does it smell like honey?
It does not. It smells like metal.
Oh.
It's just overwhelmingly metal.
Guys,
Let's go.
it does not smell good either way, but I vote we go where the thing was being dragged to.
Let's follow the blood. I can deal with blood. Guess I'd follow you guys. There you go. Oh god.
Oh no.
Here you see two bodies. Neither are moving, and yeah,
Those look
these
like
two bodies.
skeletons, not bodies.
I don't,
Are they
there's not a
skeletons?
lot of there's not a lot of tokens available for my use, Tatiana.
Are
I'm
they-
using the free assets.
Do they look like they're dressed in warden attire?
Yeah, so you take some time to rummage over the bodies. They well,
Dead
not-
bodies?
I don't want to
Are they
say
hot dead bodies?
Oh my
cold.
god.
They're cold, actually.
Hotness check.
Oh my god. Both of them have helmets on, so they're still like fully armored despite the token skeleton. They're fully armored. And there's kind of like small pools of blood around them. When you kind of like rummage through them a little bit, they don't resist or anything. And you find the warden sigil imprinted on the chest pieces.
I'd like to check and see if they're dead, like feel for a pulse.
Take the helmets off. One's what was she, human chick?
Yep.
Some race chick.
Roxy.
And the other one is a male half-orc. And both still have a pulse, but they're not conscious.
Guys, they're alive. Ugh,
Tempe, can you
Gosh.
help them?
yeah, stabilize them. I think
Uh,
we can stabilize them in general.
Yeah. So he's very good at healing. He has the healing feat. And he goes over and stabilizes them and informs you through the telepathic connection. There aren't lethal injuries, but they will not be in fighting condition anytime soon. We should get them out as soon as possible.
Okay. Do we want to shoot? What do? Do we leave them here and then come back and get them, or do we take them with us?
Should probably leave him here. We can't drag and then fight. But we also could follow the blood trail from where it started. Probably see where they started at.
Does anybody have any spells or anything that can make sure that nobody comes in here so we can know that they're safe?
I used my darkness already.
Tempest
Nope.
can leave an explosive glyph that will damage things if they come close.
Let's do that on the entrance, and let's kind of like put them toward the back of the cave, hidden a little bit, and propped
Like,
comfortably.
Put them like over here.
It does
Yeah.
take an hour to cast this, though.
Ooh.
We could short rest.
Can you actually in the dark and smelly cave?
We
I mean-
could, but
Do
we have
that-
slept
that
in many
wall that
dark
you've
and smelly
casted?
caves.
that ice wall that you've put up before, Poofers? Can you just put that in the entrance here?
no, that's a protection thing.
Well,
You'd also be using one of his precious spell slots.
I
mean, we
could
could just leave him here.
get some mushrooms and throw them at the entrance.
I have a feeling that whatever put the mushrooms here probably isn't hurt by them.
That's probably true.
So, now that I have level 4 spells, do I want to use Stone Shape?
Ooh, what's that?
So, Stone Shape is how wide is this area? It looks like it's less than 5 feet, yeah? This little entryway to our unconscious fellows. I am going to create a hidden stone door that only we would know is accessible.
Ooh,
I like it.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
There you
Do
go.
that, Barry.
That's awesome.
So I
You wanna
wipe it all down, and there you go.
Okay, you just make it look like the stone face of the rest of the cave.
Yeah, and maybe like on kind of like on a handle or something, or if there's like an etch where I know I can pull on it, and it'll kind of open it up.
Okay, that sounds good. Very cool.
I
And
use
then, sorry, I was gonna say by their, we kind of drag him and make him comfortable, and I'd like to write in the dust on the floor, like "Stay put, Warden's here to help."
You have paper.
I would like to write on paper, "Stay put, Warden's here to help."
You have like
We're gonna
3
use
journals.
good paper? Are you serious?
Paper
3
is a
journals.
tough resource. I have 3 journals, but one of them is for drawings.
and one of
Yeah,
them
just
knows everything
use
that's
that.
going on.
Yeah.
Andrew pulls a loose sheet of paper from
The
her
other
bag.
one goes right to Imby, and that would be kind of weird, right? Warden's here to help. Yeah, I know. I'm in Redcliffe. There are wardens everywhere.
While she's doing this, I kick some of the blood and make it look like they got dragged over in like this area.
So first, with your newfound intelligence, I'm gonna be nice to you tonight. Leaving a note is an excellent idea, but you're also in a trickster area, and they have probably learned their lesson well not to trust things around them. So it may serve you well to leave some kind of evidence or something that only wardens would understand, or anything like that.
Could I leave a 3rd warden sigil next to theirs?
Yes, you could do that.
Alright, do that.
You just understand. You're like, wait a second. This would be
I'm so
smart.
smart now.
So smart.
All right. Where you guys want to go? Left, or there's an area?
Blood
over-
trail.
Yeah,
Blood
go this
trail.
Follow the blood.
way. Okay. Where's this reveal button? So you see a faint yellow glow up ahead, as well as 2 passageways. The blood leading to the south one.
I go in front of everybody and peer around the corner to where the yellow glow is.
Okay.
And I'd like to smell for honey.
Roll a perception check, but the smell of metal is still kind of overwhelming.
7.
You don't smell any honey. Alright, Magnus, can you move your character up to the very edge?
Yeah, like over here.
Yep.
So I'm not putting my full body in. I'm just like peering
You
over.
just, yeah. I want to just make sure I get the right visual, like, scan.
What
Alright.
is that?
Oh, see, I've revealed too much.
Oh god.
Oh dear, it seems you've seen it. There you go. So, Magnets. You see a very large lizard-looking creature kind of like licking its chops and like cleaning its paws. It looks like there's like a reddish liquid kind of pooled underneath it and all around it. And notably, it's surrounded by these little candles in bowls that are giving off kind of like a faint glow. I can give you a picture of this creature if you really want one.
I mean, yeah.
All right, I turn back, look at everybody, and check it out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, shh, come here, come look,
What? What do you see?
come here. Wait, don't run up. Stand by.
Well, I'm on Barry's back, so.
And then my sword
lights up.
My sword lights up, and I go, shit.
Oh god. Magnus, what are you doing?
Actually, this is so fun. The moment that lights up, the creature looks directly over toward where you guys are standing and begins pacing over here.
Does it look friendly?
Do you like the picture that I sent? Should that answer your question?
It looks real friendly.
Super friendly.
kinda starts, like,
I
hiss
thoroughly
as it
appreciated that
slithers
you
over.
flipped it so it looked like it looked over at us.
Mm-hmm.
Top level animation.
We're all the professionals here.
I wasn't even joking. It was good. It was good time.
I feel like I wouldn't even notice it coming over. I feel like I'd be super focused on the sword, like trying to put it back out.
It continues walking.
Barry, let's go peek down the other way real fast.
You definitely hear it coming. It's like as it
Oh.
slithers over. What are you doing with your sword?
So
You see it, like it has
Very-
spotted that there's a presence over here for sure.
Stand
Right.
by, Magnus.
so hearing that, I would look up and probably see it coming at me, and I'd be like, "Oh crap!" And I'd probably try to back up like around the corner.
Okay. All right. So it sees you back up. Meanwhile, Poofers and Barry ran to the top.
I hate
Yeah.
you.
Oh, it goes right around. Okay.
And it continues to slither down this hallway toward you, Magnus, at increasing speeds. I need you to all to roll initiative
Son
right
of
now.
a bitch. I was gonna say we could run around it. Are there still rats running around here?
Probably. Not like a significant amount, just like once in a while. Like a cave rat.
Okay. I am going to jump down from Barry.
While you guys roll and everything, I'm gonna just pee real bad. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay. So, metagaming here. I think it's following light.
Right. Well,
So we should run around the top.
I was gonna try and cloak of shadows it if I had an extra
sacrifice one.
And just sacrifice Magnus, it'll be fun. Magnus, just run around. They're sword.
What's it called? I was gonna use a spell to get you out of that bind, but it's too late. Blessing of the Trickster is what I was gonna do. I was gonna try and hide you.
What did everybody roll for initiative?
21.
14.
Sorry about that. Okay. So, 20 plus.
Microphone closer. I got 21.
All right. 15 to 20.
19.
16.
Oh, you're lucky. It rolled real low. Airbear, what'd you get?
14.
Okay. I swear, Tempest always last. Okay. So, Baron, you get to go first. You've heard this creature kind of like slithering around, and right now you see it coming around the corner, right here, just its face, and it seems to kind of be like looking for its target. Magnus is over here cowering in a corner. Tempest would have gone a little bit closer. He'll be like right there. What would you like to do?
I am. So I'm aware of this gross, humongous lizard, right?
Yes, you see it.
Yeah.
You hear it. Well, you see
I'm
its
going-
face right now.
I am going to cast blindness on it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a con 16 saving.
Is it blindness slash deafness, or what spell is it?
Blindness slash deafness. If it fails, it is blind.
And death.
Okay.
It's blind or deafened. But yeah.
Oh.
Well,
You would
it
think the
rolled a-
blind slash deaf would, but yeah, it's just blind.
It rolled a nat 20 on its save.
Does that mean-
Ba-ba-ba-wah.
Yeah!
Don't worry, I'll make that skull and crossbones action soon enough. Okay.
Wait, can I get? You know how you guys get your nat 20? Can I get one?
Yeah.
Where it
that's what I'm
plays
saying.
like
I'm
wah
gonna make a skull
wah.
and crossbones. So
Dun,
instead
dun,
of
dun, dun.
it'll be like skull and crossbones.
I want it to go da 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 da.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Well, that's a failed action. I'm gonna keep kind of scuttling around the corner just a little bit, because that seems like a smart thing to do. So I'm gonna scuttle a little bit, like 5 feet over to the left of the map, and that'll do it.
Cool. It's Magnus's turn.
All right. How big does this thing look?
This creature is. Let me scale him up a little bit.
Like-
He's.
Like how tall?
He looks to be about 8 feet tall. You know, in the context picture I sent, how his like
Yeah.
upper part goes up. When he's like standing comfortably like that, he's probably about 8 feet tall.
Okay. Well, knowing that he's probably running up, right? So his head's probably down.
He kind of basically when he came around this corner, he stopped for a second to kind of like figure out where to go.
Okay. Knowing, I'm like, God damn it. So I jump up off. We'll call it like, I'm assuming these are like collapsed rocks or something like that, right? Like right here?
They're the walls of the cave.
It's just a wall?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run up and try to. Let me relook at the picture real quick. Oh, it has a lot of legs. It's gonna slice off a leg, but it has a lot of legs. So I'm gonna run up and try to slash on its neck.
All right.
And you know what? I'm gonna do it with my short sword and my rapier, just all at once. And that's a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Since do I have sneak attack? Since it didn't know where I was coming from?
It knew where you were coming from. It just like was like looking around the room to find you. I wouldn't. Sneak attack requires advantage or it's flanked.
Oh, I had advantage because I had assassinate.
Okay, yeah, you can sneak attack then.
Uh, 28 damage. Oh, plus 4. 32 damage.
Neat. You kind of like slice at it, and it turns to look directly at you, and like hisses angrily, in agony as you slice it. But you aren't able to cut deep enough to do like mortal damage. Poofers.
All right. Poofers is going to run actually farther into the cave and see what you can see.
You hop off Barry's shoulders.
I move right there.
Okay. Here you can see a kind of like dead end to the cave. There's like a box back there, and on the box are a few coins and a little bowl.
Ooh, I run up to it. What's in the bowl?
Honey and honeycomb.
I take that, and I also grab the other stuff.
There's only like 4 gold right there.
Well, 4 gold is 4 gold.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shout to everybody else. I go, I found the honeycomb!
All right.
We can keep fighting? Like, I need a response, because I need to know where to run.
I didn't hear anything. I'm knee deep in a thing.
She found the honeycomb. Do we just? We should
That's
probably
great.
run. We should probably run. Can we disengage
Help
and
me.
run? We should probably run.
Okay, I'm going to...
You muted
Muted.
yourself.
Muted.
Stupid, not focused. I'm gonna use feline agility. I moved about 20 feet, so I have an extra 60 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to see where I can get. Boop. Was taking the honeycomb my action?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to
You
use...
can't really put it in a bag, like it's in your hands.
Oh, it's in my hands? Crap. Okay.
Yeah, if you put it away, it's going to spill out.
Then I'm going to go there instead. And I'm going to use my next turn to... Actually... Oh no. It's an action. Never mind.
Give
Okay.
it to Tempe to hold.
You can.
I could give it to... Okay, so I give it to Tempest.
All right. He's like,
Alright.
okay.
And that's my turn, because I can't do anything else.
Airveer.
Alright. I am going to hit him with a chromatic orb of fire. Let's see.
Okay.
$18 to hit.
18 does hit.
14 damage.
Nice. Can you make a perception check for me, please?
Yes. $21.
All right, Airveer, as you kind of like are twisting the fire around you and creating this like giant orb of blaze, you notice that the creature's gaze shifts directly from Magnus to look straight at you. And as the fire goes off towards it, its eyes are following the fireball as it impacts with the creature and does damage before it turns its gaze back to Magnus. It is now that creature's turn, and it's first going to try and bite Magnus with a 17.
I was muted. That matches.
Okay, so I hit you for 24 piercing damage.
I'm gonna
And
go
then-
ahead and uncanny dodge that.
Okay. And in the same turn, it's going to, as it kind of bites and moves its snaky body towards you, it's going to try and constrict you. With a another 17 to hit.
Would it be a deck save?
No, it's an attack. 17 again.
Still matches.
Okay. Sorry. Doing a lot of rolls. Okay. For a total of 15 plus 10. 24 additional damage, and you are grappled as this creature constricts you. So you're
Ow.
you're grappled.
Yeah. I need help. Help me.
Oops, yells
I can't
Magnus!
get up.
Stand
And
by!
your sword is blazing hot up against your skin.
Help me.
I
I have fire resist at least.
It is now Tempest's turn. He is going to quickly put down the bunny
Ew.
and do a big heal on you. A 3rd level heal. Because it's really all they can do right now. Which gives you 12.
Big rolls. Big rolls.
It's 15 HP. It wasn't a great cast. He's done
Oh,
better.
that still helped hugely. Unless it constricts me again, then I'm gonna die.
You're currently constricted. Theron.
Okay.
He's also gonna inspire Magnus. Magnus, consider yourself inspired. It's a D.
Yeah. Okay. I'm obviously we're kind of we're moving and obviously Magnus is now caught. And
Why is it
little
always me?
additional move. Is he looking at us? He's kind of constricted Magnus, and now he's kind of.
He is fully focused on Magnus right now.
What if I light a torch?
Is that what you're doing for your action?
Yes.
Maybe.
All right, you light a torch, and the creature looks your way. Before turning back to Magnus, I need you to roll an insight check on that.
Oh, that was a good one. 24.
So it definitely noticed you, but it seemed like it's more attracted to whatever Magnus has.
Is his sword still on?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see this, by the way. Or did I?
Magnus,
No.
turn off the sword.
I can't. It's not my turn.
Wow.
All right, anything else, Bian?
Can I kind of like cock it ready as I tell Magnus this? Obviously, my plan is I want him to turn off the sword so then I can throw the damn thing.
Yes, so throwing it would be your other action though. So
Right.
you
Gotcha.
just use it to light it.
Yep.
So, you want to run or something?
Yeah. I need to stay in line of sight of this
Can
thing
he
so
give it
follows
to me?
He can hand it off to you as a bonus action because I let you hand off the honey. So
Because she has feline agility. And she's probably beefy.
I can also just throw it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not a barbarian, but I can throw a torch, let me tell you. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I'll give it a poopers.
Okay.
That'll end my turn.
Magnus.
All right.
6 seconds after I told you to turn out the sword.
Yeah. So hearing that, can I, being so constricted, can I talk? Like, do I have breath?
Let's see. It says you're grappled. I don't believe. I think that only paralyzed and incapacitated mean that you can't speak. But I'll double check for you. Creature is grappled if it already isn't constricting another creature. The target is restrained until this grapple, so you're restrained. Speed is 0. Attack rolls have advantage against you.
So I can still talk.
You can still talk.
Okay. Then I'm gonna say stand by and turn it off. I'm gonna scream it as I'm getting grappled
Okay.
and held down.
All right.
And then
Sword goes out.
that's the bonus action. And then for my action, I'm gonna try to get ungrappled.
Okay. So I need you to roll a strength check.
Strength with or a D20 with the strength mod.
Yes. You also have inspiration if you want to use it. It's a D8.
Which means I could roll it again, right?
No, it means you can roll a D8 and add it to the result.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, let's try that again. There we go. 22.
Okay, yeah, you are, as this creature is distracted, it seems like its attention is kind of being averted from you. You're able to wrest free from its grasp and free yourself, but that's, I don't think you have movement still. I think you're still next to it.
Okay.
Then
Then
I
that
need you to roll a survival check for me, though.
Okay. Eight.
Well, okay. The creature was very soft and squishy.
Oh,
Smells kind of nice.
just a little guy.
It's just a little guy.
Poopers.
Okay, is the creature looking at me now with the torch?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I am going. Let's see here. Okay. I use the ruler to make sure it's line of sight. I'm gonna chuck that torch down to where that other little lit thing is. Did you see where my ruler
Yeah,
went?
can you just ping it? Oh yeah, you can throw it that way. Sure.
Yep, so I chuck the torch.
All right, I need you to make an athletics check for me. It is a kind of a narrow.
I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Okay.
Thank God. That is 14.
Okay. So you chuck the torch and it lands over here, and the creature will move on its turn. Will act on its turn rather. It's now Aravir's turn.
I'm gonna go pick up the honey.
I am once again gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it with a firebolt. $17 to hit.
Hitting it with a firebolt.
Alright.
All right. So Poofers, as you're throwing the torch, Aravir conjures up fire in front of her to shoot out towards the creature in a laser, and its head immediately turns toward her.
Sorry.
You guys, it looks at fire. Stop doing fiery things. What are you doing?
16 damage.
16 damage. Excellent. It's not that creature's turn. And it's going to move over towards Aravir. And bite her first. Where's my roller? That was a natural 20.
Oh no!
I'm about to die.
Yep. Hold on, I gotta do math.
Barry, don't let me die.
So that's 46 damage as it comes to bite you.
I have 33 health.
Oh no!
So you are knocked unconscious.
Yo, Aravir, stop! Everybody stop casting fire. Just let it run to the fire, please.
I'd hear you if I wasn't unconscious.
You are unconscious. Will it make a second attack against an unconscious target? No, it doesn't care about constricting a puppet.
Thank God.
Tempest's turn. He is going to. I guess I don't really want to heal you because he knows that you're gonna immediately be attacked again. He's gonna hold his turn till the creature moves to come help you. Viren.
Well, it looked like it worked.
Well, so okay, let me clarify. When Aravir was finished being attacked and everything, its head turned back towards where that torch is.
Is it going that way?
Not, it used everything for its turn.
Does it?
But it's looking that way.
Oh, it's looking
Just
that way.
leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Okay. All right. Can I?
You can hold your action if you want to.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about it, considering it. Man, this is tough. I'm trying to figure out the quickest way to get this guy out of here. Can I? I'm gonna cast command on it.
Okay.
And I am going to. Can I command it to move towards the fire?
Command is a single word.
Yeah. Can I can use the word flee. I'm trying to think if there's a better word.
It also won't act until its turn.
Right.
Cast command on it.
Right.
Just save it. I got
Flee
an
is the
idea.
target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest available means, which is probably going to be the way that the fire is. So yeah, I'm going to cast flee.
I think it's gonna go there anyway.
Save spell slot.
Seriously.
Okay.
Still gotta find a BB.
I'll ready that.
You-
Actually,
Okay.
I'll ready it. If it doesn't go in that direction.
Okay. Just because I want you to know how cool I am. When you ready a spell, it technically expends a spell slot, even if it doesn't go off. But I don't play by those rules. I don't count it if it goes off.
I actually didn't know that. Probably
Yeah.
because we've been playing that way.
Because we've
but-
been playing the better way. I don't care about the rules. I'm a rule breaker.
Okay,
Right.
duly noted.
She is
But
just
noted.
I am truly okay. Magnus,
All right. I'm gonna.
light your sword on fire.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. And I'm gonna move just a little over here, and
Just get out of its way, right?
just kind of get out of its way. Let there be a little opening so he can run by. And I'm actually gonna on the torch that's still burning. I'm assuming down here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy on it to cause the torch to brighten even more
Okay.
so.
All right.
Very nice.
As bright as I can get it.
Poofers.
Poofers is going to just kind of start.
Muted.
God, I can't do both of them at the same time. Stupid program. Okay. I'm going to move right there because I don't really want to leave the group in case something happens. So I'll just hang out. And I'm going to ready an action. I'm going to attack it if it starts to attack anybody.
And you got the honey.
I do have the honey.
Erebir, can you make a death save?
Yep. So whose turn is it?
17.
17. Okay, you have one success. It's now that creature's turn.
Everybody's muted.
I can hear you.
I can hear.
You're good. Yeah.
Her.
You're
We're
good.
fine. We're fine.
Touch
It's poopers.
What is its movement speed? 15. Okay. It retreats. Well, it looks over there and then it moves. And seems really interested in the torch, just kind of like sitting there trying to investigate it, staring at it. If you guys are not going to take any further actions, we can end initiative here.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're probably not engaging anymore.
Okay. Tempest immediately comes over and casts another third level Cure Wounds on Erebir.
Make it good, please.
It was pretty good. 22. 22 HP back. Okay. So you guys have
Well,
honey.
I'm
and-
glad you're okay, but let's, pay attention next time.
Should we take a maybe a little rest back here with our boys while they're resting
I'm gonna pop a health potion.
behind the
Who's low on
Very-
I
health?
mean, that's actually
Behind the very
not
safe
craziest
wall?
idea.
that's right here?
We do have a door. We have
That's
a
what I'm
door that
saying.
we can close. We can rest in there.
Does that door stay up a while?
Yeah, it stays up for. Let me see. I know it's a long time.
It's like concentration kind of thing?
I don't think it's a concentration thing. It's like a manipulation thing. Let me see.
Well, I'm very hurt and with some broken ribs and would like to Maybe relax for a minute. Coffee says he thinks it's permanent.
Rock thing?
It's called stone shape, right? I believe. Stone shape. Fourth level transmutation. You touch a stone object of medium size or smaller, or a section of stone no more than 5 feet in any dimension.
It's permanent.
And form it into a yep.
Awesome. Well, what do you guys say we go back in this little area and possibly take a break for a minute?
Sure.
All right. So you guys are moving back, and that's where we're gonna call it for tonight.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bow.
Awesome.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah. And next time we'll continue dungeoneering.
We're playing 1 week from today, Friday at 6 PST.
Yeah,
All right, guys.
do you-
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you next Friday.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Guys.
Bye.